Alright, I'm live.
Alright. Where is the link?
I shall retrieve it for you. By the way, Alex, that illustration in that, or that, by the way, Alex, that thing I ended up requesting a while ago, or rather a
Yeah.
day ago, it's looking great.
Cool.
Like, when it's done, I'll show you. Alright, I posted announcements.
Who's messaging me?
Probably the same people who thought it was a good idea. It had a message Spider-Man that Gwen Stacy was about to be dropped off a bridge. But then again, and Gizmo, I think that might be the Green Goblin. You want to know what he did before he dropped Gwen's he decided to drop Gwen Stacy?
What?
He decided to take a selfie. He'd be like, "Don't believe me, Spider-Man? Here's the proof." And Gwen's just like, "Please help me. He's making me feel really uncomfortable."
Eh.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mehcast, and what a motley crew we are. This
That
is actually live now. I may
yes.
have fucked up.
Oh, now you fucked up. Now you fucked up.
Fucked up
Now you fucked
again.
up.
I fucked up! I don't even know.
I
I don't even
fucked
know
up
where I am. I don't know
Alex,
what I'm doing.
where all right, where are you right now, Alex?
I'm
I fucked up again.
Olivine.
Olivine City. Have you beaten both Jasmine and Chuck?
I have not beaten Chuck.
Go beat Chuck.
Norris.
Not that Chuck.
That's probably not going to happen.
Chuck Norris.
Riding a shark as big as Jaws?
Hey, dude, for context, I'm playing Silent Hill Shattered Memories. You know how game companies like to put in references to their old franchises sometimes?
So yeah, Alex, oh go back to Cyanwood City and go beat up Chuck.
You set up, Chuck. Hey, for everybody remembers how many players Contra is, right? Two.
Yeah.
Yeah, two players, right? So I'm looking at an Contra arcade cabinet. It looks like they custom made just for this game to reference. I'm seeing a one stick in the middle of the damn thing.
One stick, is that all?
One stick. Yeah, just one stick with four buttons, two on each side. Oh man, the shit like this, man. I feel like this is like close to Konami just not giving a shit anymore. I'm seeing a Contra machine, Russian attack machine, and a Gradius machine with the same button layout. Stick in the middle, two buttons on each side.
Honestly, what the fuck did you expect? They're fucking crazy people.
Fucking dumbasses. Oh yeah, let's bring back
I didn't.
Contra.
For
Not
some
just in
reason,
mobile, but also
for some
a
reason, I
swap.
didn't think that loading a save state would fuck up my in-game save file. Apparently, it did. Yeah, it depends on the emulator.
It also depends if you saved after you did the save state, because it will erase
Yep.
it.
from the news today, guys.
I'm not gonna be here for long, but should I start?
Sure.
Go ahead.
So,
SpongeBob Cosmic Shake came out. It's fairly fantastic.
Cool.
What?
And it's funny, except IGN hated it. IGN said that it was a bigger improvement without Bebop, but still gave it a lower score for consistency.
and meanwhile,
Cosmic shake. I thought you were about to tell me that's a food that they came out with a shake, a milkshake.
It does sound like a food. My life is
so yeah, I had to off-screen getting Kingdra.
I give the SpongeBob shake, Cosmic Shake, a 10 out of 10.
All right, let's go beat up Jasmine because she owes me lunch money.
That's IGN though. Do we really expect them to have not only? Do we expect IGN to not only give a fair score but also to have taste?
Yeah.
You know, it's like these are the same guys who who still gave God Hand a low score. Capcom is still on their ass about that.
As they should.
Yeah.
anyways, so I have Falcon Bebop pre-ordered on Steam. So I have Falcon Steam Deck. So that I'm gonna be playing that on vacation.
You're gonna play Steam Deck on a vacation.
Hello, good sir. Are you here to challenge me?
Oh, also the next thing for One Piece,
Oh,
the Netflix show has been shown.
I hate it.
Wait. They're making another anime Netflix
They'll never
adaptation?
stop it. Are you
They've been doing
surprised?
that. They've been doing that. One Piece is the one that's been
That worked out so well the last time they did it with Cowboy
This
Bebop.
is the thing. You're fucking up already. They didn't
Boop boop
get
sneep snoop.
They didn't get Goofy's fucking shoes right. Look at this shit. Look at this cringe.
Doesn't Luffy wear
Can't wait
sandals?
for.
They doesn't even wear sandals in the show now.
Yeah, he does. Luffy wears sandals.
I know, not in
Can't
the show
wait
though.
for SJ. Can't wait
Oh,
for
he's
SJ.
talking about he doesn't wear sandals in live action.
Oh, this is the greatest thing ever. Shit, my phone's like breaking up.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Before it's the same. It's the same poster as Cowboy Bebop.
Oh god. It's not a good sign.
Wait, it's the same what as Cowboy Bebop?
Same kind of poster. Like
I thought you were about to say it was made by the same crew as the live-action Cowboy Bebop.
It does have the same producers, so it makes
Oh
sense.
god. Oh yeah, because that worked out so fucking well. And all the SJWs like clockwork are gonna.
I will be fair. The scripts happen to be by the showrunner, the One Piece creator. He has been very in-depth involved. He's the only one this show has.
yeah, from what I remember, the creator of Cowboy Bebop really hated the show and wanted to beat some ass.
Yeah, he literally everything that he asks to show while One Piece guy actually has control, so to speak. But I will say this:
Oda hovers over their heads.
if you look at the castings, I can tell there was a lot of infighting between what the creator of One Piece wanted and what Netflix wanted.
All right, so I beat Jasmine.
So like on one hand, 75% of the casting looks accurate, very accurate. But then the other 25% are a lot of race swappers, which I can only imagine is because Netflix felt like that was the creator wants accurate source.
Hold on though. To be fair, let's be fair though. A lot of shows that are like a lot of anime that's like Dragon Ball Z, One Piece. They don't really say what race they are. The closest thing they'll do is say I'm human, I'm a demon, that kind of thing. They never say I'm from Brazil, I'm from the USA, I'm from Mexico. It's like
Characters. One Piece is full of humans.
that's what I'm saying though is like I think Netflix is gonna try and play that card if when it comes to diversity because shows like that
Look,
aren't.
One One Piece doesn't have a lot of the animal stuff. I mean, they have a few, like
Here's what no. Here's what I'm saying though. Here's what I'm saying though. If they were to do something like Death Note, then they have no. They have no.
well,
No, no. Here's what I'm saying. If they were to try to do Death Note again, like they
they
did
are.
last, that bruh. If they try to do something like Death Note like last time, they have no excuse to do race swap because the last time they did it, like I said, no excuse because they were clearly Japanese, one was clearly American, yada yada yada. It was set in the real world where we had the United States and such like that. Now what I'm saying is with One Piece, Netflix might pull the card saying but they don't really specify where they're from or what kind of race they are. It's like they could be
But
anybody. They could be from there. They could be from there. They might try and do like a
hold
reverse
on.
Uno card.
It's an off argument because you see how they're drawn. You know what skin tone they're supposed to use. You look at the black and white panels. You
Get that,
know.
but that's why what I'm saying is Netflix might see this as an excuse. Like you don't get what I'm saying. You don't get what I'm saying. Okay, here's what I'm saying. Here's here's what I'm saying. Let's say you get a black and white manga, right? There's not even color on the. When I say black and white, I mean total black and white. Not even the color. Not even the covers are colored, right? And you read the book. They don't say they're from Japan. They don't say they're from the U.S. And let's say it's in the year 55, and it's some made up planets, made up countries, yada yada yada. But they do have what's that word? They have stuff based on real life locations. Like say this location is based off of medieval England. This is based off of modern day Akihabara. This place is based off of the Old West, that kind of thing. So if they were to make a live action adaptation, they can play the card saying, "Oh, but they didn't say where they're exactly from, so we can say they're this race because the manga never specified. That it was all in black and white, so they can pull off that excuse.
No,
But they can't.
that doesn't. No, because they're drawn. You can tell by the way they're drawn.
Ben, you're not winning this.
How am I not winning this? It's
No, you
true.
can't win this. It's not true.
How is that not true? Like you
Because
can tell.
You're not getting it. How are you not
because
getting
you
it, bro?
can't
Look, I think we should move on from this
win.
topic.
Yeah.
Here's what. Okay, here. Let me put it an easier way. Let's say they're making a Spider-Man TV show in Japan. Like straight up Spider-Man. No Miles Morales, no Ghost Spider, just Peter Parker, Earth 616 Spider-Man, right? He's from New
Which
York.
one? There's three of those.
Earth 616, regular old Peter Parker Spider-Man. He's still with Mary Jane. He has conflicting relationship with J. Jonah Jameson, all that shit. Aunt May's still alive. That's up for debate. Let's say they want to make a live action show out of that, right? What if they want to say race swap J. Jonah Jameson? Would that be fair?
No.
No, right, because it's clear he's clearly from New York. Now, if they want to race swap, let's say Aunt May, would that be fair?
No.
No, right, because she's also from New York. Now, would it be fair if they race swapped Peter Parker, not Miles Morales race swap, like straight up just changes like skin color and say, yeah, that's Peter Parker.
No.
Right, that would be unfair because the comic books clearly say that it takes place in New York, on Earth, and it's based off of a real New York City. Now, if I were to say, now if we did the same thing with Death Note, they've already did that. There was no excuse for them to race swap anybody because everyone was clearly from real life places. They're like these guys are from Japan, she was from America, etc., etc. Now, stuff like One Piece, that's where it gets tricky because there's no clear area that's based off of real life. That's based off of real life. There's no place that's based off of the Wild West in the U.S. No place based off of Mexico modern day. No place based off of like let's say medieval Europe. Right? There's nothing like that. They'll just say I'm from the land of this. I'm from the land of that. The country of here. The country of there. Right? So that they can't. They're not clear. They're not from anywhere that's based off of real life. Netflix. If Netflix does not have more, if Netflix has more control over this than the creator himself, for any reason, no matter how asinine, they're gonna take advantage of that and do something like, oh well, you never specified, where they're from, and this looks like it's based off of this, so therefore he must be that. That's what I'm getting at because they're gonna use the very, very vague references, whether they're there or not, and say that we have the right to make them this race. Unlike, say, if they were doing Spider-Man.
Again, let's...
He's clearly from New York. He's clearly a white guy. He's clearly in his 30s or 20s, depending on what timeline you're in.
Gizmo, how about we just move on from this topic? Because this is getting... Ben, no. Stop.
Okay, give me one line.
I've made it clear, man. There's no counter. I'm
tell me.
You get one line. Ben, this is...
Say it. Stop fighting him, Kevin. Let him say it.
It's clear, man. How is there a counter to this?
I want to hear it.
Even outside the manga fans, oh, it's black and white, you can't tell. The creator has made color drawings of all these characters.
That was for instance. No, I said it was a for instance, and I clearly said that black and white everywhere, including the cover, and there was no they have no specification of where anyone is from. They don't say I'm from here or from there.
Fantasy. It's not supposed to be based on real life. One Piece's world.
Well, they do have. Okay, Ben.
No, that's what I'm saying though, because they say that they're not. They have no real life.
Gizmo! Stop! Stop.
Okay.
Let's end it. Let's put this topic to bed.
They do have places that the characters are all from. And some of the characters are from supposedly from like different areas of the world.
Right.
Ultimately, it's irrelevant.
Yes. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Let's just move on. Yes.
I mean, who knows? At this point, nobody knows.
No.
A lot. I can see them making good CGI when it comes to sword attacks or energy-based attacks, but we've seen how disastrous it can be when it comes to stretching limbs or stretching your face, stuff like that. As far as I know, it's only been successful in stuff like The Mask.
Except for when Toei animates it. Meaning it's going to bomb?
Well,
Anyway.
Let's be fair now. Just because it's from the same producer who was involved with the bomb doesn't mean his next project is going to be a bomb. I mean,
that doesn't make me very optimistic.
end of the day, it's gonna come, it's gonna go, it's probably not gonna matter, and nothing's gonna fucking change.
Anyway, let's go on to Ben, let's go on to a new topic and drop this.
Fuck.
I mean, because even with the most successful shows,
Okay, I thought you were about to change the topic, but we've already talked
Yeah,
this
Ben's
out.
usually the one that.
very cancel heavy.
Ben,
Yeah,
you're
Netflix
usually the
is
one who
very heavily
changes
canceled.
the topic. It's.
Alright, I'm going to the next topic. I just want to get that out of the way to Netflix. Like, even if the show's successful, they'll cancel it anyways.
Oh yeah, which basically means that it's pointless to even make the show or watch it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
you know, that makes another point. Why don't you just watch this on Netflix?
Curiosity.
Yeah, there are over
It's
1,000 chapters of the manga.
It's
they're
mostly
calling
curiosity.
that 90s show, and that show's actually doing great so far.
There's over 1,000
though.
chapters of the One Piece manga.
You wanna know who originally was making this show over a decade ago?
Who?
The guys making The Walking Dead. I shit you not.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, fuck.
These guys
Excuse me.
making The Walking Dead were originally tasked with making a One Piece show for the network, and they refused not to do it. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the next topic. I just wanted to mention that because that shit's so funny. Okay, let's talk about something sad. So I don't know how to say this YouTuber's name. Alex, you know what I'm talking about? You know this,
Okay, so let's pull this up here. Okay, Shafferless James Frillis, his friend Chris Schaefer, and his brother Patrick Frillis were involved in a car crash in Lee County. I don't know where that is, but apparently, let me scroll up here. Apparently there's an intersection where 18-wheelers cross, and there's just no traffic light there. And
That's stupid.
that's where the crash happened.
Yeah, the county removed it while doing traffic construction. They have
That's on them, dude.
Yep. And now, I got some good news. James is alive.
But he's in critical condition.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's in critical condition. His he's stable now.
Jess tweeted out James posted a tweet about it. He's not all together right now, but he's alive. He's functioning. He can read some of the responses. Thank you, both of us, Morgan.
That's good to hear.
Very happy for his recovery. I don't think he's critical, but it can be conscious and alive, but still in critical.
Yeah, because he posted on Twitter yesterday, lamenting his brother's passing.
So,
Wait, he had two brothers? He just lost them? Oh, that sucks. I can't imagine that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine losing a brother, let alone two.
And,
yeah.
well, for one thing, he's going to sue the hell out of the company. Fucking him. If he
God,
does,
I fucking hope so.
He has to sue them at this point. Like, he has no choice but to.
the county just cost like 5 lives at the very least. Like they deserve to be sued into the fucking dirt. You don't.
And you know there's gonna be a lot of fans behind him. I don't know anybody that.
A fucking traffic sign and keep the road open. You don't fucking do that. You close that shit.
Yeah, I don't care how long you're working on that damn road. Close it. Fuck.
There's actually a four-way intersection in my city that used to have a traffic light, and they flat out removed it and kept the four-way intersection open. I shit you not.
How are
Did
you
they
gonna
at least
keep it open?
Did they at least put like a stop sign there or something?
No. At least
What the hell? Actually, this reminds me of something when I was driving around today, on my way home. There were a bunch of crossings, like crossroads, where the
seem to come and go.
There were a bunch of crossroads in the next town over, which is incidentally where the county courthouse is. And I had to go today for jury duty, and there's just a bunch of roads where there's a stop sign on one side of the road and not going in the other direction. So, well, you have to stop, but the other people on the road, they don't have to stop.
That's stupid.
It's at least there's a stop sign there.
By the way, Alex, there's a trainer on the way to Mahogany Town who, I kid you not, has a level 17 Doug Trio, which, if you remember my Nuzlocke of Pokemon Leaf Green, is literally impossible. That achievement is literally impossible.
I need to get strength again.
What?
I need to get strength again. I gotta get strong.
Alex, you just gotta go to the bar in Olivine.
Oh,
I need to go soon, but do you mind if we go to the next topic real quick? And
sure.
I want to make fun of this. IGN has learned, the joke is multiple sources that PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo will not be a part of E3 2023.
Huh.
How peculiar.
Dead, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yep.
So there's not going to be any E3. Got it.
Yeah.
Boy, that's another thing that went away thanks to COVID.
Honestly, E3 needed to go away for a long time.
I don't think so.
It's become apparent that it's now just dead. I mean, honestly, it all started with Nintendo Direct, and companies realized that they could just do their own normal directs without like a big showcase and get a lot of attention. E3 is just kind of a part of an old era of gaming that's no longer useful for these companies.
Maybe if the games that came out were worth going over there for.
Well, it's not even just that. E3 is massively expensive for everybody involved, and it's just it's not nearly as it doesn't have as much reach as it used to because the internet, and it's not nearly as important as it used to be, by the way, because of the internet. Like people can just say, like, oh, I'm gonna post my latest update about this game on our YouTube channel, and that's gonna be how we inform our loyal fan base about the.
So, in other words, Nintendo was ahead of the curve.
Yeah, true, but you could say the same thing about Comic-Con, and people still go there over E3.
Comic-Con has one thing. Comic-Con was always open to the public, so there's other cool shit that goes on there besides the announcements and stuff.
Yeah, it's not really a good comparison.
No, it's not.
Otherwise, you've got there's
We have snow.
What are you talking about? Like they're both part of nerd culture. Both have announcements for multiple projects, whether they be just starting or still in process of being finished. They both got booths. They both got cosplayers, and they both got giant ass booths and monuments for what's to come out or what's popular.
Just buying a bunch of things.
Before you go, there has apparent.
how do you poison a fucking rock snake?
Several new orders have been added to Chris Chan's case file.
Fuck. What?
TLDR, they're putting Chris in a home.
Well, that's where he probably needed to go.
Yeah, I want to
go.
Dude, how?
There you go, Ben. We need to have our argument
I'm
about
gonna
The Last
predict.
of Us.
I'm gonna predict the future. How long do you think it'll take until Chris Chan thinks he's in prison because of some jerk ops, and he has to escape to find his son Sonichu?
Oh my
How long do
god.
you think it'll take for him to think that he's trapped into some other dimension or some shit, and he thinks that insane enough to think for everybody to think he's crazy or some shit.
I
Like,
wanted to let Ben know that that piece of news before he had to go.
Yeah, I mean, I would just want to do someone that talks about how Shazam 2 is pretty much been butchered by Warner Brothers.
boy, what they do.
That film is
Excuse
dead
me?
on arrival. Did you see that new trailer? It's shit.
I have not watched that trailer. I have refused.
It's one of the worst DC trailers I've ever watched.
My brother.
How bad are we talking?
It's pretty bad.
Vague, if anything.
I don't think it's as bad as the trailer, but it's just a bunch of random shit glued together, and that's it. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what the trailer. It's just a bunch of random shit. And
Basically, original characters are going to be fighting the Shazam family.
yeah, pretty much. And they also spoil most of the climax of the trailer too, without context.
Also,
So they're pulling a BVS on them.
Yeah, pretty much. I feel bad because I don't think the film's going to be bad. I think it's going to be good. Also, we see a small glimpse of that Wonder Woman cameo. I think it'll be last year's Gal DCEU or DCU, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna make a link in the
sec,
description, but I'm gonna make a link.
I'll be right back.
Every single DC film releasing this year is going to bomb. I guarantee fucking it. I mean, look,
Yeah, I'm
Shazam,
gonna agree with you on that.
Shazam 2 has awful marketing, awful trailers, and just is dead on arrival. No possible sequels. It is dead. Flashpoint, it has Ezra Miller. Need I say more?
Ezra Miller is box office poison.
Yes, like literally right now, box office poison. You can't hype this fucking movie up. Like the only people that will try to appeal is like, oh, Zack Snyder guys, look, we have the crew. It's like, no, we're not gonna see a film rebooting the fucking universe. Fuck you. And then we have fucking Aquaman 2 with Amber Heard. Does anyone give a shit?
No. I
Kind
mean,
of.
I gave a shit back when there was supposed to be a Batfleck cameo. I don't know if that's gonna happen anymore. I have no faith that that's gonna happen.
It's been removed since it was going to tease future shit. So
I kind of care considering Amber Heard is still in the goddamn movie.
yeah, she's still in the movie, and her action scenes were cut because she couldn't get fit enough.
Alex, I will never understand your reasoning for why you want on your spinner, rather why you want your not your spinner rack. What's it called? No, Ariados.
But more been likely to, and that's Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle's gonna be good.
Pokemon.
I feel bad for Blue Beetle because they fucking it's in old DCU, and that shit's not going to get revived or anything. It's like unless you make like the first movie of the DCU, but that's not possible since it's coming out before Aquaman 2. So Blue Beetle's just kind of fucked. No one's gonna see it because it's never gonna get a sequel, regardless if it does well.
Seems true.
It's a shame because I mean, from the previews it looks decent. At least look up behind the scenes stuff. I mean, but like, it's also just not a very big enough attraction without the expectations. Like the without it's like like people were excited for DCU until Gundam, and without that kind of excitement, Blue Beetle's just kind of dead in the water. I mean, who knows? Maybe if it's like super good, it will bring people to the box office. But it's DC. I'm gonna count on it. Hey, it's time for me to go. I gotta go. So you guys have a good night.
We didn't get to argue about The Last of Us.
Sorry, I do have to go. Bye.
It's The Last of Us 2 when it's really bad. I don't remember how the rest of the song Asa came up with went.
I was talking about the show.
Yeah.
Is it actually really good?
Yeah.
People are actually saying a lot of good things about it from both sides of the fence.
The latest episode was fucking amazing. Like it was not exactly wasn't exactly plot heavy in terms of like the
Can't
Elliot
go through that
Joel
gate.
plot, but there was a lot of really good stuff going on there, and it had some good backstory for the characters and whatnot, and you know, it's just Anwood City Photo Studio.
You already forgot about where strength was, didn't you? Even though I pinned a message.
Oh, I don't have the Game Boy printer, so I can't take a photograph.
Look at
Alex.
this photograph.
Alex. Go to the building next to the Pokemon Center in Olivine City and talk to one of the guys in the bar. They will give you strength.
Center to the left of it, right?
Yes. You like Clefairy too? No, I don't.
Okay, so this guy's asking for his Pokemon back, and there's nobody else in this building. I presume it's a different building.
Yes.
Is it this one?
Are there people inside of it?
Silver wing, same scent as the creature, yes. Came from Olivine, there were 4 islands along the way.
In other news,
Whirlpools. Well, there's 3 people inside this one, and they don't have anything for me. It's a TV. Thank you.
Alex, go through your TM and HMs.
What's the other?
Okay.
Mo.
So I don't have strength here.
Ay, ay, ay.
I don't know Spanish, so I don't know the words. There.
Talk to Sailor in-house next to Pokemon Center in Olivine City.
Okay. This is the Olivine Cafe west of the Pokemon Center.
Yes.
Speak to the sailor inside. 500 years of tradition, Cyanwood Pharmacy. Oh, Olivine City.
I said Olivine. I literally said Olivine.
I'm sorry. I'm like half asleep right now.
Do I have to draw you a picture?
That might help.
Uh,
Please don't.
good, because because my art sucks.
Oh, I got a good rod.
Yeah, good rod will be helpful if you want to catch a higher level Pokemon than what an old rod will yield you.
With all our friends and neighbors living far and near.
Yeah, the latest episode of The Last of Us, that fucking got to me, man. And the only thing that I would have changed about it is I would have used Queen's "Somebody to Love" instead of the song they did. But that's just me. I love that song.
Anybody find me somebody to love?
The weirdest thing about about some of the Pokemon you'll end up encountering later on, Alex, is the fact that that sometimes I get the impression that the game kind of forgot what level they're supposed to be acquired at.
Froggy?
Because I shit you not, there's a trainer near on the route south of Blackthorn City. The
Shuffle can learn strength.
Please don't stare, Froggy. Are you in there?
I'm gonna go put Shuckle in the bank.
you finally learned your lesson.
Oh, 2 more months until the eShop
Goes away forever.
closes for the Wii U and the 3DS.
And unfortunately,
Products you want to get.
I'd have to get them with Nintendo points. I can't get them with my debit card.
Can,
Yeah, you have to buy new. You have to buy eShop credit now rather than.
Actually, what you can do is you go to your Switch account, put in the amount.
Yeah.
You put in the amount you want to put in, as low as like 5 or as much as like 100, and then once you put that in, and then you could immediately go to your 3DS or Wii U.
You can do something a little bit out of the ordinary.
No, not for Wii U and 3DS. There's games on there that only work with the pad and the and it's really cool to see in 3D. I'm not gonna be using
do something a little bit out of the ordinary.
I'm not gonna be using a fucking mouse for a game that's supposed to be used for stylus.
Like I see, here's the thing, and Gizmo, I would be playing this on my 3DS instead of, doing it on this emulator, which is clearly not cooperating with me. But I can't, because I literally cannot acquire myself a way to install a 3DS capture card, because I keep refreshing the thing, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I think whatever you've got is expecting you to have some kind of connection.
Connection to what?
Like some kind of existing capture device.
On the table,
Gizmo, why am I hearing audio from your game?
Because you are. I don't know.
I don't have your audio turned up at all.
Turn it up now.
Turn it up, bring the noise.
We got a special guest on here. Hello, Kevin. I hear you've been talking some shit about me.
I don't care who you are, boy. Oh, you're not a pirate. You can get the fuck out of my show. Bring back that fucking parrot. I like parrots. I don't like annoying little weasels. So, let's go ahead and bring up the news again.
Yeah. I think it's about time
Speaking of The Last of Us, Anna Wershing, who played Tess in The Last of Us video game,
Had passed away recently
has died.
of cancer.
Yeah, less than a week after, less than a week after the TV version of Tess died in the show.
Wow, what timing.
Shit. That's a little scary, honestly.
That's a little sus. Yeah, it's really terrible.
The actress is still alive, but the character died.
Oh,
No,
I thought
we're talking about the voice actress.
Yeah.
the voice.
Less than a
The voice actress died. Yeah.
The voice actress for the character from the game died less than a week after the character died in the show.
Sus.
That is very sus. So anyway, Alex, Within the Lake of Rage is the official introduction to what is known as a shiny Pokemon.
Shiny, I will dazzle like a wealthy woman's neck. Just a sec.
Gizmo, why am I hearing your audio?
Yeah, I'm hearing audio from you too.
Tamato is James Frillis's favorite Disney villain, so I figured, why not sing a little bit of that song?
Apparently, and speaking of video game TV adaptations, Amazon is developing a Tomb Raider TV show.
Gonna fail.
Nope.
Gonna fail. Nope.
Yep. Gonna fail horribly.
Gonna fail hard.
I honestly, after the original Tomb Raiders, I kind of struggled to understand the appeal because, like, we have better games now, and we have
The original.
we still have like sexy video game icons, but if they're not gonna have good gameplay or have her be the sexy video game icon,
Then what's the point?
It's the fact that she's a very overconfident and it's the fact that she's overconfident and she knows and she knows how awesome she is. Like she knows that she's top tier cool, and that's part of her character. She's
Yeah, I get that. Like, if
but
they're not gonna have,
but it's also because of that it's also what's that word?
it can be really irritating if they don't do it right.
Well, yeah, but they haven't done that yet. They have, even with the bad games, they haven't really made her personality like irritating or like just wanting us to. She's not like a Scrappy Doo, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's when they started to reboot her is when she started getting a little annoying. It's like, okay, this is your first time shooting a gun, fair. It's your first time getting shot at, fair. But now you're acting like every time you shoot a fucking gun is your first time. Then we went to the sequel. It's like she's acting like she's a. I literally choked there. She's acting like she's a cold-hearted mercenary now.
She's a cold-hearted snake.
Oh wow.
You are neither a gun virgin, nor are you a hired assassin. You're supposed to be an overconfident. You're supposed to be overconfident, and you know how awesome you are, kind of character, and shooting down mummies.
I think part of what they were trying to do is they were trying to avoid comparisons to Uncharted, even though
there aren't though.
Uncharted ripped off Tomb Raider.
There's clear differences though. I think Uncharted takes more from Indiana Jones than anything.
Oh yeah, obviously, but I'm just saying, like they're trying to be different to Uncharted, but they still made like an Uncharted clone. You know?
If anything, Tomb Raider is more Charlie's Angels.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's more Charlie's Angels. Which iteration? That's up to you, because she's taking orders of what is where. She's got all these gadgets. She's always on radio. She's doing all these flips and tricks, not only with animals but also mythological beasts and like what magical nightmares. Like she's fighting samurai, mummies, Tyrannosaurus Rexes, saber-toothed tigers, and shit like that. Flipping around, dodging.
Realistic, and that's just not gonna fucking work, guys.
If they did that with Indiana Jones, however, the thing is with Indiana Jones is that he's just an The thing with Indiana Jones is that he's literally just a regular archaeologist that just gets plopped into trouble.
Stuff, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't believe in magic, and whatever magic does happen, he becomes a believer of said magic. Like when like the Last Crusade, he doesn't believe any of that shit's true until he actually comes across it. Same thing with like the Staff of Kings. Same thing with the Staff of Kings. Same thing with Atlantis. Same thing with a lot of other shit. Tomb Raider the Tomb Raider franchise on the other hand, she's so used to it, but you don't see her. How do I explain it? She's very much used to it, yet she doesn't break. She's confident to the point where where even the most jump sharky shit doesn't phase her.
You mean like Samus?
Yeah, but Samus is different.
Yeah, I know she's different.
Alien.
Yeah, I know she's different. I'm just pointing out a similar example. That's all.
Yeah, but they're kind of different though. Samus.
Yeah, I know.
Samus is more cold-hearted than anything and hides her feelings. Lara Croft, on the other hand, doesn't hide her feelings, and when the rare occasion that she has to, it's more like she's struggling. It's more of a struggle to hide her feelings than it is to show them. There's a lot in Tomb Raider that people just don't understand whenever they try to adapt her to film or a TV show or when they remake her.
Yeah.
Like when the Angelina Jolie movie was the closest we ever got to a close representation of Tomb Raider, which I really don't know why people always bitch no it isn't. It's like kind of yes it is. Play the game and watch the movies and you know compare them side by side. It's pretty much just Tomb Raider the movie.
So it's 1-to-1, almost the same.
It's almost the same. Like Angelina Jolie and whoever was behind the movies caught her personality pretty much with a T. Like if it at the lowest, at least a B plus. When the remake came out, when the movie based on the remake came out, no. Like the first one was needed. I can tell you right there, I get why it was needed because if you're going to have the
I need to throw a move. Tackle, screech, bind, a rock throw.
What are you trying to teach?
Strength.
Tackle.
Okay.
It's really hard to put into words why Lara Croft works the way she does, but it is really easy to tell people why it doesn't work when she's trying to be brought back for a broader audience or some shit. Because people love sexy, people love guns, people love Indiana Jones and all this shit. They managed to mix it together and catch lightning in a bottle. It's one of those lightning in a bottle things. It's like trying to describe Ghostbusters. It's one of those lightning in a bottle things. You can't really describe how.
And as Mr. Plinkett said, lightning in a bottle is easy to catch twice.
Mr. Plinkett, I remember Asa talking about him with 1176.
By the
When it comes to Tomb Raider, that's not the case because look, the first remake was needed. The sequels after that, I get you're trying to write off.
They didn't really do anything that was new. They just kind of retread the ground they'd already been over, and then failed in that last one.
Tried to make her into the Tomb Raider that everybody knew and loved, but she became more of like a blank plank of wood.
Yeah, well, they kind of fell into the same trap that the Uncharted series did, where they were trying to make it too realistic. And Tomb Raider was always this like really goofy,
over the top.
Not exactly over the top, not taking itself seriously action game. And then all of a sudden, then it's like grounded and realistic. Like what?
Jeez, Lance, you are brutal.
Does not belong in the Tomb Raider game. Like, if we're talking origin story. Maybe.
I could see them doing something like, okay, we're gonna portray some of the violence a bit more realistically and have things be a bit more brutal and less fantastical in some places. But then like you gotta start amping it up eventually, because otherwise the whack ass shit that the series is known for is just kind of gone.
And
what was Uncharted? Uncharted 1 and 2 had all that awesome supernatural shit in it, and then they made Uncharted 3, and then they just made drug trips.
Now, when it comes to the TV show, it's not a bad idea. It's just I'm just afraid what they're going to do and what they're not going to do. And what I know what is that they're going to base it more on the modern day Lara Croft. I'm not a big fan. I'm really not a big fan. Well, I
Oh
love
yeah, that was
the
what the
game.
Alicia Vikander movie was based on too.
Yeah, like if you were to tell me which one do I enjoy better, I'll say the old school one. Like whether it be PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2, Xbox 360 or PS3, that's a version I grew up with. I grew up with old school British Lara Croft that knew how badass
Truly
she
British
was.
Lara Croft, not an American putting on a shitty British accent Lara Croft.
Right. Hey, it was still the Angelina Jolie movies were still there.
Jolie was fine. I'm talking about what's her name from the Tomb Raider reboot.
Oh yeah.
Or Alicia Vikander.
But if you were to tell me, which one do I? But if you were to just give me the reboot,
Okay, never mind. Camilla Luddington actually is British.
You forgot you forgot that part, didn't you?
Sound British is the thing. It's like watching
Subtle
Christian
British.
Bale in The Prestige. It sounds fake, that voice.
So you're saying that Patrick Bateman and Bruce Wayne are more realistic?
Yeah.
Hey, Paul! Ah!
Well,
The timeline where Batman kills the Joker. It's not even a time where Bruce Wayne is Batman or Joker is Joker. He's just some dude named Paul.
So here's another thing about the adaptation is that back in the day we were just glad that they adapted them at all because as kids it was cool to see them on the TV. Like Mortal Kombat, Defenders of the Realm, Street Fighter, the cartoon, that stuff like
The
that.
Mortal Kombat movie, the one by Paul W. S. Anderson.
That
Much
one was cool, but at least that was like
That was actually good.
it was good. And same thing with like the Mortal Kombat TV show. Apparently, people like that one. I haven't seen it, but
It's
here's
weird. It's not super great.
yeah. But here's the thing,
Saturday
though.
morning cartoon adaptation of an M-rated video game. What do you
At
expect?
least at least they knew some of what the the people loved and wanted. It's like they want to see. When it came to the cartoon, they relied more on fan service, like the appearance of the characters. It's like, okay, cool. They knew that much, despite the Saturday morning, learn your lesson kind of shit. That was kind of weird. Same thing with the Mortal Kombat movie. It's like, oh, they had to rate it down to a PG-13, which was kind of odd, but they made it work. They made it work. Okay, like they still had the martial arts, they still had the key characters. The actors did the best they could too, and fucking hey, they pulled it off well. The music too, which was iconic too, and that wasn't the Mortal Kombat theme. That was just they made it especially for Mortal Kombat. Now it comes to Tomb Raider though, I feel like they're not gonna do anything right, and they're gonna be more of Velma.
Oh, lovely.
Like think about it. Think about it. People love when people think Tomb Raider, they think more of the old school. I'm a badass. You're gonna die. Two pistols akimbo. Changing outfits every once in a while for every occasion. Literally shooting everybody while dangling on a piece of string as you escape into a helicopter. That kind of Tomb Raider. I don't think they're gonna do that. They're gonna stick to the reboot. They're gonna be like, I need no man. They're trying to be like, they're gonna probably insult like one
So
of the
they're gonna do
original.
what they did with Tomb Raider Legend, then basically.
Tomb Raider Legend was a good game though. That's the thing.
Yeah, but Tomb Raider Legend was also kind of everything you're saying, but to a
Worse.
slightly lesser degree back in the day.
A lesser
Tomb Raider
degree.
Legend was the original remake of the first Tomb Raider game.
She was still Tomb Raider though. That's the thing.
Well, yeah, but she was
This
like
is not Tomb Raider.
The scene with like the cowboy guy, and she was like cold and aggressive towards him when in the first game, she was like goofily flirtatious. Okay.
Changed a lot when it came to Legend, but they were still at least sort of true to Lara Croft's character. I feel like when they're gonna do the live action,
I'm sure that it would probably be otherwise.
sure, but what I'm more afraid of is that, like I said, they're gonna take the Velma route. Nothing like. If it was like the Cobra Kai route, then okay, yeah. Then if it was gonna take the Cobra Kai route, then okay, maybe I could see that. Like maybe a slightly older Lara Croft, while not crippling, she still had seen better days. She can still shoot a gun, still beat some ass, but while she's not in her 20s, she's still at least in a fit 40s, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's not going to be a Cobra Kai. Like I said, it's going to be a Velma where, okay, she's still good looking, she still kicks ass, but I feel like it's going to be more like, I don't need no man, white guy, too much money, yada, 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 feminism this, equality that. Yeah, even though she's a fucking billionaire. That's what I'm more afraid of.
Okay, so moving on. A Twitch streamer has been banned for playing the game Forspoken, even though it was already out in wherever Dutchland is, and I'm not talking about Germany. I'm talking about like Dutch. And apparently, Chris Hemsworth is being eyed for the role of Connor McLeod in the Highlander remake.
No. He's a lot of things, but he's not Connor McLeod.
Yeah, I could picture Henry Cavill as Connor. I can't picture Chris Hemsworth as Connor.
I can picture Chris Hemsworth in a role in a Highlander movie or TV show,
You know what? I could picture him as Duncan.
Yeah, that makes sense. Put Henry Cavill as Connor McLeod and
Chris Hemsworth as Duncan.
Yeah.
That would make perfect sense, and then you could get, I don't know, fucking Tom Cruise to play Ramirez.
But what about the Kurgan?
Tom Cruise is in the closet and he won't come out.
Tom Cruise.
By the way, Alex gets.
Wait a second, Batista's supposed to play the Kurgan.
Well, at least that.
Last time I checked.
Well, at least that checks out.
Has Batista officially retired from wrestling yet?
1 second, I'll be right back.
Pretty much retired from wrestling. He hasn't been back to WWE in a long time.
Even if he does come back, I don't think it's going to be WWE he's going to return to.
Okay.
It's probably AEW.
Should I replace Growl, Peck, Lear, or Fury Attack with Fly?
He's going to be in AEW, probably.
Growl or Lear, I'm assuming.
Depends on what move you're trying to learn.
Fly. Come fly with me.
Hey, come crawl with me like a turtle out to the bay. Yeah, Rocco's Modern Life actually did a parody of that song.
I'm back.
Okay, so should I...
Wait,
what move should I replace with Fly?
Who were you trying to teach? Fly?
Kenya, the bird.
Okay, what moves do you have?
I have Peck, Growl, Lear, and Fury Attack.
Growl.
Okay.
By the way, Alex, you and Gizmo should check what I tagged you guys in.
Okay. I like it. Okay, so James Gunn says that Doom Patrol and the Titans were canceled before he was involved with the DC universe.
Uh-huh.
Go.
I'm not gonna shed any tears for Titans.
No, do not.
It's actually good. But, well, mostly good. But,
I don't know about that, Chief.
I will argue with you about this. Because, like, Brendan Fraser as Robot Man was fucking great.
That's that's Legion of Doom though. We're talking Titans.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying Doom Patrol was good.
I mean Doom Patrol. That's what I mean. Yeah, but that's still Doom Patrol. That's entirely different.
By the way, Gizmo. Oh, check what I added you in.
What did you add me in?
So the studio behind the GoldenEye re-release is claiming that the graphical issues people are seeing in the re-release are quote-unquote authentic to the N64 original. Even though for some reason the Switch version runs better than the one on the Series X.
How does that happen?
Say that again?
Don't know. The Switch version runs better than the Series X one.
That just seems backwards, considering the amount of shit that people have given in the Switch Online service.
But we didn't really say anything about the Twitch guy getting banned for.
Yeah, we already talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about that. That's
Not much.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Talk about there.
Didn't that just release though?
Well, it released in his region. Yeah.
So.
I feel like Twitch has done that before though.
Well, they kind of. Not, I mean, it's still bullshit. Whenever they
Okay,
do it.
Patchaberry.
Come fly with me.
Seems like every company is bullshit these days.
By the way, Gizmo, what are your thoughts on what I showed you?
I know what you showed me. I don't see. What
Go to where I said.
Especially Pfizer, they're killing people right now.
Okay.
Gizmo. Gizmo.
Yeah.
I tagged pretty much anybody down below with at here. Just scroll down. Or either just scroll down through the options and you'll see.
What? Versus Tony Chopper?
Yeah. Alex. Okay, Alex, he set the thing. We may need to axe him.
Ooh.
Hang on. I have the perfect solution.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Gizmo. I'm sorry,
What?
Gizmo. You're being replaced.
With what?
There we go.
What did you do?
Why, hello. I didn't expect to have a Hollywood celebrity on the show today.
What's going on?
What's going on? Dun, 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 dun. Bing, bing.
Yeah, I still don't get it.
You're gonna have to squint really hard when looking at the stream, Kevin.
Hold on a sec.
Let's see. Where do I need to go? Mount Mortar, Olivine Gem, Route 42. Route 42, Mount Mortar to Mahogany Town.
Don't tell me. Do not tell me. You son of a bitch. God damn it. How many times?
All of them?
Okay, Gizmo, for context's sake, he replaced your image with Don Cheadle.
Critique City to Mahogany Town.
It's a running joke of ours, Gizmo.
Why Don Cheadle specifically?
Because he wasn't a fan of Terrence Howard.
Yeah. So, long story short, when we watched Iron Man 1, I had a little thing where it was like, oh, hang on, I have to fix something. And then I pulled up a picture of Don Cheadle's face, and to hide the Don Cheadle word of the day is pain meme, and I pasted that over Terrence Howard's face.
Huh.
And because I never removed that from my OBS, I've just been different things.
I used to do that same thing with Shaquille O'Neal.
And it's been getting... I think it's persistently been getting more and more on Kevin's nerves the more I do it.
Yes, yes, it has.
We should probably
All you
keep
have
doing
to do-
it then.
All you have to do is stop bringing it up, and I'll stop...
I don't bring it up. You still do it.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. Oh, I found a wild mod shop. Say hello to my giant rock snake.
That it will proceed to destroy.
At least it wasn't the female trainer that found the
I
Machamp.
got an ether.
A rock.
I got a rock.
By the way, you know which alien out of Ben and aliens on the Omnitrix it's the device hates the most?
The worst.
Nope, it's Humongousaur.
Oh, I love Humongousaur.
No, here's the thing. Anytime Ben tries turning into Humongousaur, he gets something else. Anytime Ben transforms into literally anything else, he gets Humongousaur. It gets to a point where he tries turning into an alien as he's almost about to drown. As the helmet is cracked and he's going down in the water. And he turns into Humongousaur and he's just like Humongous. And I'm just like, what the hell? That was too funny for some reason. Alex, I don't know what's worse, that or how Anthony Sardina managed to make the sounds of a man drowning, and because of a stand user, hilarious.
Anthony, who now?
Sardina, aka Antfish.
Apparently, Gandhi is not going to appear in the Clone High revival, except as a cameo.
Oh my god.
What?
Hey, I wonder why.
But we're offended. You represent Gandhi this way. No. It's a clone of Gandhi.
Gandhi will pound you to oblivion.
I never understood it. Like, look, bro, we had Jesus named Jesus come up, and he's a Cholo.
By the way,
We have Cholo Jesus, and the one guy you're offended by is Gandhi being a party animal? Fuck you.
you know what, so
Historically accurate.
are you guys familiar with Lyle Rath?
It's inaccurate. That's what makes it funny.
No, it's historically accurate.
What, Gandhi being a party animal?
Yes.
Sure.
Then why did everybody get? Then why were people so offended?
Simple.
Because they're stupid.
Yes, exactly, because they're idiots. Ghetto!
Because they're stupid.
The joke of Clone High is that literally each and every person that they're cloned after are almost the exact opposite.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
Wow.
So after we're done with the straight, I'm gonna just ask your thoughts on that little commission I asked for, or which, by the way, that cost me $65.
No, I would have expected better shading at that price.
They probably didn't pay for the shading.
I didn't really care for the shading. I just kind of cared for the drawing.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the reason why.
What?
Usually, what a lot of people that are trying to commission their work to people, they would have like price lists. Like, if you just want a sketch, it's this much. If you want it colored, it's this much. If you want it
Yeah, shaded.
shade, that's that much. If you want complete detail with backgrounds and yada yada.
Yeah, I paid for only like third or tier because I thought about it carefully. I'm like, yeah, I think this would be a safer bet.
Yeah, there you go.
So
And that's why there's no shade on it. That's
Yeah, so Alex, if you want a commission with better shading, you'll need to go through and look to see which tier you'd like the most. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't really care for the shading. I just kind of wanted the sketch.
And now we're in mahogany.
But not just any mahogany, Alex. But mahogany from the planet of Melchior 7, where the trees are 300 feet tall and breathe fire. From these trees, this desk was forged over 200 years ago. Oh, using ancient blood rituals from the Melchior people. Not only does this make Egg Price and his desk indestructible, but it can bend the fabric of the universe itself. Plus, it's a nice material. Very expensive. Mahogany.
Okay, yeah, so the official Rick and Morty account posted that Adult Swim has ended its association with Justin Roiland after...
We already went over this news. Move on.
Yeah, I was about to say.
No. We went over him, like... We went over him being fired. Not what Adult Swim has to say.
Well, no, we didn't... this was posted on the 24th, and that was the day after we...
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Mehcast. So, yeah, so Adult Swim has ended its association with Justin Roiland. Rick and Morty will continue at least to season 10, apparently.
Which...
And the talented and dedicated crew, quote unquote, are hard at work on season 7, they say. So, yeah, that's interesting to see, considering he voices literally half the characters.
Yeah.
You could just get some good imitators since there are a lot.
Oh yeah, they're spoiled for choice there, but at the same time, this is one of the guys who created the show, and they're just letting him go, even though he is the voice of the title characters. And
it'd be like Trey Parker leaving South Park.
It's amazing. It's amazing how it took them. It didn't take him being charged or arrested for his.
It just took the slightest allegations.
Yeah. No. Oh,
he wasn't charged.
He was arrested 2 years ago, and he's been charged. But it didn't take that. That is not what it took. It took that coming to light. That is what it took.
That is genuinely stupid.
Like they were looking after him right up until the absolute last possible time. Head north, check out the Lake of Rage. Can do.
By the way, Alex, I should mention when you go up past the gate 8 leading to the route out headed to the Lake of Rage, there's another gate 8 that would get you past the tall grass. If you try to take that, you'll be charged money for it because Team Rocket's running it. So you'll want to take the route out with the tall grass. As you may end up with encounters, but you'll also be getting some trainers and whatnot. Plus, it will cost you nothing.
Okay.
I'm dead serious about what I just said. And essentially, if you don't end up having enough money or ponying up, you'll be kicked out of the gate 8 that Team Rocket's heading.
Let's see here. I have 39,000 polka dollars.
Yay!
I was like mushroom, slow pokatail.
Do I need to enunciate the T? I'm kind of reminded of that bit from Seven Deadly Schmucks where Alex, you remember Purple Eyes WTF's character, right? And that show?
Yeah.
Part of the weird Fang Knights, and oh god.
be like Bakura and over enunciate all the words.
Over enunciate every single word.
No. Here's the thing. Gizmo, have you ever seen Seven Deadly Sins?
Nope. I know of it though.
Okay.
Buy a Rage Candy bar for 300 polka dollars.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Oh, hi. Hi, rival. How's your sex life? So,
Gyarados.
yeah,
Don't touch me, motherfucker.
Oh God, if his hair were messy, he'd look like Tommy Wiseau with red hair. Yeah.
Don't tempt him. Do not tempt Tommy Wiseau to do that.
I'm fed up with this world. Tommy Wiseau is a pro. Here's the thing. Okay, what?
Didn't he do a video with Doug Walker?
It's cheaper to buy a copy of the Room Blu-ray from Tommy Wiseau's website with a free pair of underwear, because Tommy Wiseau has his own clothing line apparently, than it is to buy it off of Amazon.
That's retarded.
I know.
That's hilarious.
Anyway,
and
here's
socks or a shirt.
And here's the thing, Gizmo. Oh, considering the fact that Tommy Wiseau was willing to appear in a quote unquote documentary movie, documenting the time I'm spent filming The Room, and with James Franco playing Tommy Wiseau. Tommy Wiseau actually cameoed in that movie.
Yeah.
What, in the movie?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's interesting. I'm like, wow, that's surprisingly based. So Petrol tells me the password, but the door or the electrodes only responds to his voice. By the way, Alex, you remember what my Gengar's name is supposed to be an acronym of, right?
Vaguely.
It's the acronym is STH. Why am I hearing weird things from Gizmo's stream?
It's literally a part of the Silent Hill game. I'm talking to a psychiatrist.
That's what I mean. What psychiatrist talks like that?
Silent Hill kind.
What?
Literally what it is
I remember in that game they asked you to color in a house, and then that house appears later in the game.
Yeah, it will sort of the same with sort of the same colors that you put in.
Yeah, sort of. Not exactly, because that would have been too difficult.
Alex, when you played WoW, what class did you play?
Paladin.
So you were Cecil?
That was one of my classes back when I, played on the Blizzard servers. I mean, it still is. I played the Druid though. I like because you get to be everything.
By the way, in case you're wondering, what I mean is after Cecil goes through the trial on the mountain and redeem himself, he goes from a Dark Knight to a Paladin.
Okay.
If you can. Well, Blizzard doesn't have the class change option, so you can't go from a Death Knight to a Paladin. But in the lore, there have been. But Arthas Menethil did go from a Death Knight to a Paladin to a Death Knight.
So apparently, how we're supposed to get into the room with the electrodes in this version, we gotta chase down Petrol's Murkrow.
I need to use up some of my items, so I'm gonna give an attack up. I'm gonna give that to Arthur.
Acid, hey!
But Alex,
What was that on? I
Alex, you gotta understand, and those kinds of items can only be used in battle.
Oh,
You forgot that detail, didn't you?
okay. Okay, well, you guys get to hold these items then, and so we can free up space in my backpack. Rocky, you get an attack up. And Peter, you get an accuracy up. I thought that was a permanent up.
No, it's not. Only the vitamins that you get are permanent in stat at boosters, but they only boost up your base stats. They don't boost up your overall. All right. Password is Hail Giovanni.
Oh, hi, Team Rocket. The toll is 1,000 polka dot. You didn't even ask me, you fuckers.
Well,
And you are not puking on my bed.
I have a giant rock snake that's bigger than this building. Do you guys have Pokemon? Because if you don't, I'm gonna make fucking kill you.
I'm gonna fucking
Oh.
kill you!
oh look, it's you are going to give me my immortality, or I will snap his neck. Wait, he's the only one who can ask the dragon to grant wishes. Then I've got nothing to lose. Whatever. Good answer. Now get to wishing.
So, Lupin the Third, Angel Tactics, and Swallowtail Tattoo.
Oh, hi, Lanny Pator. Alright, hi, Lance.
Amnesia. Ira's there in the animation. Magical Girl Lyrical Nanaha Reflection, that's coming to Blu-ray. And I got my copy of Kamen Rider Black on Blu-ray today.
Okay, so Alex, the scenario I'm in is basically something that's unique to the remake, which is essentially I'm in a double battle. Oh, it teamed up with Lance, whereas in the original you only get single battle.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't remember that actually. Man, maybe
Hadouken.
I need to play fucking SoulSilver myself.
Well, hopefully your computer would. Well, if your computer can run it, go right ahead.
Oh yeah, my computer can. My laptop can definitely run it. I don't know my desktop can. My desktop's in the pawn shop right now. I'm gonna get it back after my girlfriend gets this money from after the house is sold.
So my Gengar, who is 4 levels lower than Lance's Dragonite, is faster than his Dragonite.
Oh yeah, and if my girlfriend is gonna be living with me, that means she'll probably be part of the streams.
Cool.
If she...
What?
I mean,
What do you mean it missed?
If she can hold her own on the stream, that's fucking cool. Anybody you know.
She did. She was actually
Yap and
like,
yap and yap and yap.
what the fuck is that?
What's what?
I'm hearing garbled noise.
He's hearing voices in his head. They counsel him and understand. They talk to him.
Gizmo, I don't know if you remember, my girlfriend was actually in a voice chat on Ace Salieri's server. She actually talked to Asa. She actually talked to Asa for a little bit.
Wow, I found a guy who simps for Bill.
Yep.
Say what?
There was a trainer on the way to Lake of Rage that at Sims 4 Bill the Pokemaniac.
Newton.
Oh god. Trying to throw some shade at Lance's Dragonite. Bitch, please.
Our fellow Americans. 'Cause, you know, I mean, I don't know. 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 I don't know
pixel guy making fun of my Pokemon.
My fellow Americans, I just need to tell you that Clove Soda will take any stain out of your sheets, whether that be ketchup, whether that be grape jelly, or whether that would be protein. I know what I said.
Pew. Alex, remember when ghost type attacks were for some reason read as physical attacks as opposed to special attacks?
Kind of.
I don't miss those days.
Wait, what are you talking about?
There was a time when ghost type moves, because of how gens 1 through 3 worked, were read as physical attacks as opposed to, you know, special attacks.
Oh yeah, a lot of like after they did the physical special split, a lot of Pokemon became far more useful. Like
Maniac
Gengar
brought out a fucking Slowbro.
At level
Gengar
20.
got a huge buff because his Shadow Ball, like Gengar using Shadow Ball, actually became useful.
Yes. As opposed to him needing a psychic type. Gyarados got more useful.
Yep.
We have no choice. We have to make all the Electrode faint.
Tell me there's a fucking Poké Center up here. Oh, Fishing Guru's house.
There's a Pokemon Center back in Mahogany Town.
I know. This guy going to give me another rod?
No. You won't get another rod until Kanto.
Okay. Well, at least I'm not going to Kanto Bite. So, the movie The Bullet Train...
Yeah, what about it?
is coming to Blu-ray. The Sonny Chiba film, not the Brad Pitt film.
I'm actually still gonna wait a few days before I get Batman Brave and the Bold.
Holy shit, Kamen Rider Black RX is
I'll be right back.
Discotech is releasing Kamen Rider Black RX.
There is no reason for quest items to have a cooldown. Oh shit. Oh, okay, so wait. Did everything get quiet or is it just my phone?
Well, nobody was really talking, but yeah.
Oh, okay. I wanted to make sure it wasn't just my phone.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm
going to
using my phone right now.
Anything
and
else?
Kevin is like telling me save your data. I'm like, motherfucker, I got unlimited data.
Okay, I'm gonna fly down to Mahogany Town.
Mahogany? Purgatory, hell. Denise, do you hear that? Oh God, is that my wife? Leave me alone. You already took the kids. What more do you want?
Has anyone besides Gizmo seen that 90s show yet?
Alright, let's...
I have not seen that 90s show. I have no real desire to
Alright, let's go. Alright, I gotta kill the Electrodes. Wish I could play Guile's theme here.
So I watched
Gizmo
it.
seen it, and Gizmo says it's good. It's really good.
It's worth a watch. Looks like they only got
Ah.
3 seasons though, because that season that they had playing currently, it's they mentioned the year '98, so I'm guessing they're gonna have like 2 more seasons, and then it would be 2000, and there you go. That'll be the end of the '90s show.
And by the way, Alex, I did actually ask how much would it cost for or like any shading on the sketch.
Okay.
Chilling $1 billion.
Now,
Billion dollars.
no. By the way, in case you're wondering why I would be sending a water type against electric types, Kingdra is actually takes neutral damage from electric types due to the fact that it's part dragon.
Go outdoors to fly.
Mm-hmm. Did you forget that detail, Alex?
I didn't forget it. I just didn't want it to be true.
So you're trying to reject Pokemon's reality and substitute it with your own?
I believe that originated with a movie called Dungeon Master.
Oh, they're gonna add shading tomorrow.
First part of that line from a My Little Pony
Hey,
meme.
shiny Gyarados. Let's fight. Battle!
By the way, Alex, here's the thing. That instance is that instance of Gyarados being, you know, a different color or is actually to introduce us to the mechanic known as shiny Pokemon.
Shiny.
You want to know what the statistic of finding a shiny Pokemon is in Generation 2?
I hate shiny Pokemon so much.
But you want to know what the statistic is in Gen 2?
Sure.
1 in 8,192.
Speaking of news, what's next on the agenda?
I love.
mean, it was a pretty fucking big deal that Kamen Rider Black RX is coming to Blu-ray. But yeah, so there's a new Pepsi dispenser that's going to be requiring you to scan a QR code on a cup before it'll dispense the drink.
That's retarded.
Say that again.
Okay, so there is a computerized Pepsi dispenser. Excuse me. That will require you to scan a QR code.
Okay.
To be able to fill up your drink.
Again, that's stupid.
This is to reduce theft.
Reduce theft? You pay for the drink. Doesn't soda cost like, doesn't soda cheap anyway?
Yes, it is.
Not anymore, because Joe Biden caused inflation, so...
Well, at least he's not idiotic enough to say just print more money.
No, he's...
I have an Ultra Ball. The Ultra Ball is the only ball I have at this
So,
point.
like, how does it go? Like, you take your phone out, you scan the QR code or whatever the
No,
fuck?
you
Like,
scan the QR code on the cup.
okay. But why? What the? But why though?
Like you said, try and reduce theft.
What theft though, dude? Soda is cheap. It's like what, like 10 cents by the squirt or whatever
It's
the
not
fuck.
even that. It's like I don't get it.
Nah, soda's not cheap. Joe Biden has made that not
I'm looking at the video right here.
Here's
So
what I'm saying though.
And you have 30-second window to get however much soda you want, and the soda, you have like a soda balance. From the Pepsi Fast Fill.
Soda balance.
According to the website for Hershey Park, which uses the machines, users can fully refill their drink every 10 minutes. The water and ice can be dispensed without a scan. If they are out of their drink balance and want to drink before 10 minutes are up, they will have to wait or purchase another beverage. Why?
What is this for, though? Is this for, like, amusement parks, restaurants?
It's someplace called Hershey Park.
That's stupid.
Oh, yeah, isn't that the theme park from American Dad?
It's entirely possible.
This is stupid.
Hershey Park Amusement Park in Pennsylvania.
This is entirely stupid.
Pennsylvania, yep. Seems like it.
Oh God, Alex! I found a racially insensitive stereotype.
Is it Jinx?
Yes, it's Jinx. Weirdly enough,
I'm gonna use my Ultra Ball on this guy. The Ultra Ball is not super special rare, is it?
no.
Shut up, bitch! You love it.
No, eventually you'll be able to just buy them.
Okay, I'm gonna use my Ultra Ball on this shiny Gyarados.
Like, this is utterly stupid, man. Like, look, I get that. Look, I get if they were to say they want to try and help with the obesity epidemic or some shit like that. That's still stupid. Like, that's a good reason.
Hershey
It's
Park.
understandable reason, but this is still stupid. But they're saying what? They want to save up money. They realize that the soda companies already make a shit ton of money everywhere, right?
It's basically, if they were trying to combat the obesity epidemic by limiting the amount of soda people can get, that's basically just Michael Bloomberg's thing that he wanted.
It's still understandable, though. At least you know a reason that makes sense. But this is just like, oh, bro, I just want people to,
I mean, honestly,
you know,
I don't care what your reason is, because it's fucking stupid. Okay,
it's
Gyarados.
stupid nonetheless. Yeah, like even if you were to give a good reason, it's still stupid.
Oh wow, you actually caught it.
Like,
Name it something. Name it what you feel it would be a fitting name.
here's the other thing. This is a park,
Jake.
right?
It reminds me of Jake Long, American Dragon.
All right.
So the curbing obesity thing is bullshit.
I feel like just putting it in the park as a test run to see what would happen if, let's say, they're going to put it in a gas station or a Subway or anywhere that gives free refills.
Yeah, and this is also probably a way to get people to buy more drinks.
This is not going to get anybody to buy more drinks. Like, what's to stop people to just get a cup from the garbage and just wash it out and then bring it to the...
You have to do that. All you have to do, here's what people will start doing. They'll start collecting the cups from the garbage and scanning those and using up drink balances.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what's to stop them from doing that?
Here's the thing. They won't even have to fill them up. They'll just get a different container. Because the scanner isn't on the dispenser. The scanner is on a computer off to the side. And the dispenser is over off to the left. Like there's a... So all you have to do to unlock it is scan the QR code. And the QR code activates, okay, dispense however many liters of the soda this guy wants. And then, you know, that's however much you get. All you got to do is go around, collect the cups, and you could have yourself a 5-gallon jug, and you fill up with soda from just the stuff that people leave lying around.
I feel like this is just a test run, though. Like I said, I really feel like this is just a test run to see what, like, this is a bad idea even if this is just a test run. Like, I worked at a gas station for longer than I should, and I've seen people get bitchy over the stupidest shit. Like, literally, like, I've seen people get mad because they asked for the wrong pump and now we can't refund their money. They've gotten mad because we were trying to charge them a whole pack of beer and they're trying to buy one. Like they literally just rip it out of the packaging and say, "Can I have this?" Even though they're not supposed to. Different laws. Yeah, different states, different laws, that kind of shit. So imagine they go inside and just wanna, let's say they're waiting for their ride to come, and it takes, I don't know, 30 minutes, whether it be a Lyft or their friend, who cares? And they want to get a drink. They say extra large. They get their drink, they get a Twinkie, and maybe some cigarettes. They go out, they take a smoke, they get a drink, and under maybe, let's say, 5 minutes, they empty that shit. They go back inside. Oh, there's a 10-minute time limit. They're gonna start bitching at the people that work there for a while.
Oh yeah,
and
that's exactly what happens. When,
and if that's not enough, I'm gonna predict it right now. If this ever gets into circulation in regular ass restaurants and stores and gas stations and shit, that thing's gonna break not from maintenance, not because of overuse or because of a glitch. It's gonna break because of irate customers. You're gonna see people throw shit at the machines. You're gonna see people try to pull the machine from the walls. You're gonna see people like punch the damn thing.
I just checked out the Lake of Rage. What more do you want from me, game?
This is a bad
Did you talk to? Did you talk, Alex? Did you talk to Lance?
Do I need to talk to Lance?
Yes.
Where is Lance?
He's
Lance
near.
Up the lake?
Yeah, he's at the lake near the sign.
Okay.
What are you doing to me, game?
Mason, we don't need memes right now.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
There's a time in.
Not only is it a bad idea for like the irate customers and like the people who are just acting immature. What if there's a guy? What if there's one of those customers that? What if you get one of those customers that, let's say, needs a sugar high?
My boyfriend Lance.
You know what should be torn down? The Pfizer building. They're killing.
Maybe not torn down, repurposed. I don't like tearing things apart. I like taking things that exist and rebuilding them and to be something worthwhile.
Yeah.
And Pfizer has admitted to killing people.
What?
Lance just he spun around in the air like Wonder Woman and flew up into the sky.
In the remake, he just flies. As with Dragonite. So you just gotta go to the center building in Mahogany Town. Oh, and that's where the Rocket hideout is. Basically, Team Rocket repurposed a ninja hideout in Mahogany Town.
Basically.
You're really gonna make fun of the way I use certain words, because I don't know every word. Or that could...
Neither do I. I'm not making fun of you.
I already talked to Lance.
I'm actually reminded of...
Go to the set...
using the word basically a lot.
Alex. Go to the center building in Mahogany Town. And Lance will be there. And you know what he'll do, Alex? He'll use Hyper Beam on a random guy.
Okay.
I think he'd be dead.
I remember asking Gizmo if, hey Gizmo, has your answer changed? Should A-Log join Asa's Discord?
No.
Lance, Dragonite, Hyper Beam.
Crazy ass motherfucker. I don't want him near me.
Range radio signal is coming from this building where they sell illegal Pokemon tails. We should split up and search for clues, gang.
Alex, you gotta see the stream where A-Log kept lying about buying 60-cent hookers from... What was...
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
God, what was,
Wouldn't... You know, I wouldn't want... hooker, you know?
What was the country he claimed that he did that in?
Don't remember. Something about the Philippines or some shit. I think it was Thailand.
No, it wasn't Thailand. It was a.
It was known for their lady boys.
It wasn't Cuba either.
Looks like a lady.
Whoa, Marceau. Oh, if that's what you're looking for, it's going to be $30 an hour. $50 if you want it weird.
Oh, Legend of Calamity Jane is coming to Blu-ray.
I heard about that. There's a Kickstarter.
No. Oh, it is actually just coming to Blu-ray. Hey, Discotek is releasing it.
Actually, so they fulfilled the Kickstarter.
Oh, they did?
Oh yeah, it was a Kickstarter to bring Calamity Jane to DVD and Blu-ray. It was
Dugong!
for a long time.
Oh my god, Saber Rider and the Star Sheriff is coming to Blu-ray.
Okay, so Alex, after you get past the first Persian statue, it'll just keep going down the hallway. Follow the pathway down, go down the hallway there, follow the first pathway down, and go down on that hallway. Follow the pathway down, and then you'll see.
Learn Harden.
It was Columbia. That's where A-Log flew to. I remember now.
Yeah, Columbia.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
Columbia that he claims that he got 60 stuff
Okay.
Right,
So-
she got laid.
Glad you can't delete HMs.
Yep.
There is actually a move deleter in Pokemon.
Should I teach Rocky Harden?
No.
No? Okay.
And now I am fighting Price.
Did I just hear my name?
Christ.
Harry Mason. Fuck.
What?
That's your whole name?
Harry Mason.
Seal!
I didn't know we had a lawyer on this show.
Mason is literally the main character of the Silent Hill game I'm playing.
I was making a joke about a black and white TV show I used to watch when I was a kid, but okay.
Are you familiar at all with the show called Monk, Alex?
I love that show. I have seen every episode several times.
My...
Once I get past the first Persian statue, what do I do?
Okay, follow down the path, and when you see the next Persian statue, it'll go down. And do not go past it, because if you go...
Okay.
Any Persian statue you come across until you flip the secret switch, it will trigger a group of rocket grunts to come at you. Oh, and they're the exact same rocket grunts.
I just killed all of their Pokemon.
What's next on the agenda? Besides, stupid soda machines being placed in parks.
Wow. So, the Japanese version of Metabots is coming to Blu-ray.
Neat.
Just Japanese?
Autobots.
Well, the original version, the English version of Metabots is already on Blu-ray.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for the announcement of the Japanese Blu-ray for Digimon Adventure.
I really wish to continue with Metabots here in the U.S.
Yep.
Yeah, from what I can tell, they're still doing Metabots over there in Japan. They just never bothered translating it here.
Okay, so Seth Rogen's Donkey Kong voice sounds like shit.
Of course it does, like I predicted.
I haven't heard it yet.
I wish.
I heard it just sounds like another Seth Rogen character.
Yeah, it sounds
It's
like
not-
Seth Rogen.
Yeah,
Seth Rogen didn't even try.
You know who they should have gotten? They should have gotten Keith David.
Yeah, Seth, you don't deserve my movies, Rogan.
I don't think they could have gotten Keith David. Otherwise, you'll hear a lot of social justice warriors complaining. Oh, why are you getting a black man to be cast as a monkey?
Because he's a great fucking voice actor.
Yeah, but they're not.
I would rather have him as Trigon.
Yeah, but Trigon is not going to show up in the Super Mario Brothers movie.
What if he just
Would be open for Keith David to be in as Donkey Kong.
By the way, Gizmo, you know who they did have Keith David as in the Teen Titans animated series?
What about Teen Titans, the animated series?
You know,
Was trying to learn Pursuit.
Atlas.
yeah, they had him as this one-shot villain named Atlas.
Oh yeah, I remember. He played. Oh, dude, that was awesome.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Hey, I wish he was used for Trigon instead of Kevin Michael Richardson. Not that Kevin Michael Richardson is a bad actor. No.
Sure.
Oh.
Michael Richardson also would have been a better choice.
Yeah, but how
Ashton Kutcher would have been a better choice.
for Trigun?
No, for
For Donkey Kong.
yeah, for Donkey Kong.
Actually, I'm open to that. I wouldn't mind Ashton Kutcher playing Donkey Kong.
Ashton Kutcher has a very deep voice. He would actually do a really good job. Okay, so Kevin, should I learn Pursuit?
Are you going to be going up against trainers who try to run away, or rather, who try to have their Pokemon retreat? Professor Elm is calling me.
I stopped learning it.
Plant. And how are things going? I called because something weird is happening with the radio broadcasts. They were talking about Team Rocket. Plant, do you know anything about it? Maybe Team Rocket has returned. No, that just can't be true. Sorry to bug you. Take care. Testing 1 2 3. We're the amazing Team Rocket. It's been 3 years, but we've rebuilt the team and resurrected. We're proud to announce that we're back. Giovanni, can you hear this? We finally did it! Where could the boss be, I wonder? I wonder if he heard this announcement.
Right scale, good rod, item finders.
Oh, and Alex, if you go back to Mr. Pokemon, I'm before Violet City, he'll give you an experience share.
Okay.
So before we can proceed to Blackthorn City, we gotta go back to Goldenrod, because Team Rocket has taken over the radio tower!
Yay. Now that I've beaten this guy, what do I do?
What?
Well, I beat Jed.
And was he a grunt or a scientist?
Scientist man.
Okay, go to his computer and press and turn off the switch. Rather than turn off the surveillance devices. That way you can walk past the Persian. Yeah, I press that and then. Okay, so normally we would try to go in and infiltrate Team Rocket like a bunch of badasses, but in this version we gotta go covert. Oh,
So
God.
Violet City is where I can get the experience share?
No, it's Mr. Pokemon's house before Violet City. So you got to go down to the route out where you first met Adam, which is the route just before the before Violet City.
And they've got traps set in the floor. Wonderful. You sent out a fucking Rattata.
Frittata.
Wait, did you set up the? Wait, you set off the traps?
No, I didn't set off the traps.
Huh?
You just told me they have traps set up.
Are you a newcomer? We have to recruit new members for the radio tower mission. And then we ran out of uniforms. I heard that a studio has some, so I decided to borrow one. Since you are here, why don't you change as well?
Why do you have 2 Rattatas in your party?
Because he's stupid.
Why do you have 3 Rattatas in your party?
Did you press the switch, Alex?
Yes, I did. I just walked up to this guy and was like, "Hey, buddy, what the fuck are you doing?"
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Why do you have 4 Rattatas in your party?
Because he's stupid.
And that cost you $600, dumbass.
Well,
Okay, so do I need to go back now, or can I keep exploring?
keep exploring.
I just got hit by a trap.
Why did you go down on that route?
Because there's items down there.
But well, anyway, Well, anyways, and now we're going to infiltrate the radio tower disguised as a Team Rocket grunt. Hello, fellow Rocket. How do you do, fellow Rocket grunt? And I am here. Ha! You must be new. You look pretty good in the Team Rocket uniform. Aw, thank you. Go on up and ahead. God damn it, Bottom!
What else is next?
Hey, Team Rocket. Stop going around in groups and troubling people, you cowards.
Oh yeah, so
Shut the fuck
Thea
up.
Trinidad is going to be lending her commentary to the real-time commentary feature in Street Fighter 6, apparently.
Huh? Huh?
I didn't know that
Are you
was a thing,
Plant?
but apparently it is.
What are you doing here? No way. You think you're strong now that you look like them? Douchebag, I am trying to infiltrate them. That's foolish. You shouldn't wear those things. I need an adult. Oh, never mind. I'm still wearing my clothes underneath.
Considering the last baseball game we had was on the Wii, and that.
What?
How many people-
You?
How many people talk
You're
about
not a
Mario?
newcomer.
Mario-
Then battle with me.
So people are saying that there's reports of a new Mario baseball game in the works. Some people are thinking it's going to be a sequel to Mario Sluggers. And that's the Mario baseball game series. It was on GameCube and then Wii.
My dad hates Super Sluggers.
I actually like the Mario baseball game.
No. He hates it just because he's salty.
Funny thing about the game, though, it actually has a tier system.
You want to know why You want to know why my dad's salty about that game?
Why?
Because as I had Waluigi on my team, and I was able to score a home run with him. Walu frickin' Luigi. And I'm just...
Like, does he have the worst striking hit? Does he have the worst speed, or what?
He's just not all that powerful.
Okay. But that's what I'm saying, though, is that the baseball game that Mario has, it's actually deceptively deep. There's like a tier system and everything. There's like stats people have made.
Yeah, I believe that.
It's to the point where there's actual It's to the point where there's actual baseball tournaments revolving around.
All right, Alex, you gotta just go around and beat up the Rocket Grunts, and a couple of them will tell you the passwords.
What's next?
Okay. Sent out a fucking Venonat. Fucking Venonat.
Let me
Okay, so
see.
Mill Creek is going to be Mill Creek Entertainment is going to be licensing, quote unquote, several hundred physical Blu-ray and DVD live-action and television properties, live-action film and television properties from ABC, 20th Century Hollywood Pictures, Touchstone Pictures, and 20th Century Studios from Walt Disney. So look forward to Mill Creek putting out a bunch of stuff on home video from Disney, apparently.
And that's actually a good thing, considering Disney's always like very anal about how much they release of their certain properties. There's a reason why
Disney...
people have to... Like, there's a reason why... There's a reason why people have to go for ports, like imports of their movies, as opposed to just going to their local Walmart to get their movies.
Why I had to get an imported version of Song of the South.
Oh, and
Yes.
speaking of Blu-ray, we also have the Jackie Chan Collection Volume 2 from 1983 to 1993. It coming out on April 25th, and then we...
I'm going to skip over a couple here, but it includes Wheels on Meals, Armor of God, Operation Condor, Crime Story, and City Hunter. And then it also has Winners and Sinners, The Protector, Twinkle Twinkle, Lucky Stars. There's like Wheels on Meals and the Armor of God Operation Condor movies. Those would be worth it by themselves, because guess what? Those are like $50 a piece now on Blu-ray if you want to get a US copy.
You would have to be lucky to find them cheap.
And since we already spoke about E3 and Shafrilla, as we won't need to go through them. And breaking, White House President Biden to end COVID-19 emergency declaration on May 11th. And also, Biden will not provide F-16 jets to Ukraine.
Okay, well, the thing about boss knows the password. Okay, so here's the thing about the COVID-19 emergency declarations. Nobody's been following those rules for like a year and a half, anyways. Now, if not more. So
there's nothing else.
Yeah. So, congratulations, you didn't do anything.
No. What he did was make a meme where he would Photoshop himself over Trump saying, "I did that." We've seen that. So anyway, that's all for the news of this week.
Unless, oh yeah, let's talk about one of the suggestions we had, because we had a suggestion of including some debates.
Okay.
And let's see here. Okay. Yami asks, debate on the worst toys to life, Disney Infinity, Amiibo, and Skylanders. I have no idea because I have not.
I'll be honest. The Amiibos do look nice. I honestly think it has to be Skylanders just because it's like, oh god. You have to actually buy these to progress any form of gameplay whatsoever, whereas the Disney Infinity stuff, the Disney Infinity and the Amiibo stuff, that's optional. Skylanders, it's pretty much mandatory to unlock things like it's mandatory for the Lego stuff.
Now, Disney Infinity is just go watch Scott the Waz's video on Toys to Life stuff, because he goes through pretty much all of them. The Disney Infinity stuff would have been really good if they'd have merged them all into one game. Unfortunately,
yes.
You can't play Star Wars and the Incredibles. You can't play Marvel in Star Wars. You can't have like this big team up thing. They're all segregated in their own little sandboxes. I prefer the Disney Infinity designs to the Skylanders designs. Oh, Lego Dimensions as well. Lego Dimensions is really cool.
At the very least,
I never got into it.
Well, funnily enough, there's a Sonic the Hedgehog part in Lego Dimensions.
Yeah, I remember that.
Funnily enough, we also had quite a few members of the Studiopolis cast reprise their roles, and let's just say Sonic had an interesting PTSD reaction to the Labyrinth zone. He's like, Labyrinth.
Don't make fun of me. I have got PTSD. You know it, you know it.
I actually think the Disney Infinity is the worst of them all.
Yeah. Gizmo knows the song I'm referencing. Gizmo?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you know the song I was referencing just now. I have got PTSD. You know it, you know it.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's, just got up, slept all day, 18-hour nap in here. Drunk a pee straight up. My ass is getting numb from sitting around drinking a beer.
Oh, is that BP 800's theme?
No, yeah,
So-
it's a song that Asa sang back
So-
when
drunk. So let's talk about my experience with jury duty today.
All right, let's go with that.
So I got there and I found out that one of my old teachers works for the county clerk, so that was kind of cool.
Neat.
And then the county clerk read out the wrong oath that we were supposed to take. So you're supposed to take an oath as potential jurors, and he read out the one that was for capital crimes instead of civil crimes, and he had to start over.
I'm sure somebody must have cocked an eyebrow at that.
Oh, everybody was laughing uproariously, including the judge.
Oh God.
That's hilarious.
Oh God. So,
And I went out when we were on break. I went out to go grab a Mountain Dew out of the Pepsi machine that was broken. So I went to see how much a Diet Dr Pepper was, and the machine just gave me one.
wow.
Yeah.
Somebody must have left their money in there and forgot about it.
Yeah, that's. I guess it must have. Like I wasn't. And I wasn't sure if there was something wrong with the machine or what. So yeah, it was just. It just spat out a Dr Pepper for me.
Uh,
That was cool.
And here's the thing,
so-
diet soda is not exactly going to be helpful to you in the long run if my my grandfather was having what was not exact was having some bad some
Unless you're trying to like live like a healthier lifestyle or just straight up a diabetic, and no one really drinks diet sodas.
yeah.
A lot
Well,
of diet
Tom's
soda
dad is
disgusting.
diabetic, so he has to.
Diet Dr Pepper is actually pretty good. Not as good as regular Dr Pepper, but it's not as disgusting as like
Coke.
Coke.
Diet
It's like
Pepsi.
Diet Coke or something
Diet
like
RC.
Coke has an insufferable aftertaste.
Diet
that.
Chuck.
There were over 100 people when I got there, and then we got a bunch of people got sent home because they had like medical issues. People at home they needed to take care of, or they were like the sole proprietor for their business or whatever, and so they got dismissed, and then we were each given numbers. There were 88 of us left. We were each given numbers, and then everybody from 49 to 88 got sent home.
And you were 85.
Yeah, I was 85. I was kind of disappointed because I wanted to be involved. A guy actually offered to, he kind of jokingly asked, "Does anybody want to trade?" At night, I was gonna say yes, but I don't think they were gonna allow us to do that. So
Yeah.
Weird.
that would have been a fun way to spend the day, but I kind of like passed out the second I got home. I was planning on going into work today, but around 11:30, 11 o'clock when I managed to get out of there, because for some reason the internet just went down. So apparently due to termites or some shit, cell phone and internet services have been impacted, and so I was trying to find. It took me 45 minutes to get back to the main road from the courthouse because the GPS kept sending me in circles. Like I wound up down an industrial park. I wound up in a parking lot of a Catholic school. Well, and eventually, I had to like get out and like orienteer myself the old-fashioned way. It's like, okay, I have the map. Where do I go from here? And I got out of there eventually, but there were
Complications.
Yeah, there were like 39 people trying to get out of there, plus a bunch of other stuff, and nobody was able to find their way out. Plus, they had one of the roads blocked off because they're working on the fucking internet.
Of course.
That was cool. When I got home, apparently there was even more stuff like that going on because there was a fleet load of Sparklight and AT&T trucks coming down my street.
That's not a good thing.
Indeed. And, Alex, the interesting thing about what I've got going on here on my side of things is I tend to try to keep my team, close to the same level as humanly possible.
Yes. Excuse me.
So that way, and usually I tend to just like send in, try to make sure I have a diverse moveset that could deal with just about any Pokemon that I come across.
I don't care that Pokemon are hurt by our experiment. Well, why do you have to come out and say it like that, buddy?
So, Alex,
Yeah.
well, I'll discuss this with you after the stream. But the thing is like, I kind of
Scientist Mitch sent out a Ditto.
beat its ass.
And Ditto just transformed into a copy of my giant rocky penis.
All right, so send out something that's strong against it.
Don't give Rule 34 artists any more ideas than they already have.
I think.
Look at my enormous penis.
That song is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Asa sings it. Or Asa sang it like a stream at some point. I don't know who
Found
originally.
protein, but I can't carry any more items. Can't
What?
remember what protein does.
Protein raises your base attack stat.
That's a permanent thing?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh,
So-
Ultimate Muscle is coming to Blu-ray.
All like the full on like four kids dub.
Yes.
Like
But-
with the little cowboy like singing along with the.
Yes, this is the English language collection, yes.
By the way, Gizmo. Oh, were you?
Japanese Sonic X is coming out in April.
Huh.
Well, I know what I'm. Well, I know which Japanese Blu-ray I'll be buying.
Gotta go faster.
Because thankfully, I have an actual option to not watch the dub.
Moving at the speed of the sound.
Look, the 4Kids dub in the video games gets better. The anime is kind of bad. Look, early 4Kids wasn't early 4Kids Sonic was not good.
It was weird, man. Like they tried to be, they were never consistent with their edits.
No.
Like at one moment.
And to think, Sonic and Shadow are voiced by the same person in that dub.
And it sounded fucking great.
Also, Gun.
Well, maybe great.
They
Well, maybe.
that logo everywhere.
Well, here's the thing, Alex. Maybe it was great later on when, and Jason Griffith realized, maybe I should make my 3 character voices distinct. But definitely not early on, because Sonic and Shadow sounded way. But Sonic and
Getting the fucking piss.
What?
This dude just sent out a fucking Eradicate.
Yes.
I actually like Medicaid.
Are you fighting? Which grunt are you fighting?
The one by the trees.
Oh.
Password to the boss's room. I think it is Eradicate tail.
Yeah, if you confronted the one with the slowpoke tail password, you have both passwords.
Okay.
Which,
I wanted to bring up on the Toys to Life debate. I was going to go further with like why I think Disney Infinity is worse because.
Yeah, feel free.
Well, you know how there's like an Animal Crossing game that relies solely
On Amiibo?
Yeah, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival.
Oh, that.
Well, the thing is, with Disney Infinity, they were eventually going to have like a story mode revolving around the figurines.
That's stupid.
No. Here's why I
That
think.
would have been great.
Yeah, because Disney owns Marvel and Star Wars, and well, they are Disney. So they were gonna have like a crossover storyline. Like Aladdin was gonna be with Yoda and shit. They were trying to save their worlds and stuff. It was pretty much gonna be like a Kingdom Hearts, except it's a beat 'em up, not an RPG. So at least with that, we at least know you had at least the option to use any figurine in that update. Unlike the other updates where it's like you can only use Marvel in Marvel or Star Wars in Star Wars or Pixar in Pixar, that kind of shit. When I heard that they canceled that, I was a little pissed off because what are you gonna do with the figurines now? You can only use the figurines in the same world if it's like a custom world or a custom mission or some shit. Like there was no reason for the. It's like Scott the Wild said in his review. It's like if you're playing Smash Brothers, you can only play the Mario, and you can only play the Mario characters in the Mario stages or the Fire Emblem characters in the Fire Emblem stages.
Oh, look at that.
they're not taking full advantage of it
Jasmine's
in the
little
customer.
sister Joni sent out her tiny squishy penis. I have a much bigger penis.
They're not
Oh
taking
my
full advantage of
God.
the customer, and that's why I think
Same.
people are getting a little too harsh on the Skylanders.
My giant rock penis is going to strangle your tiny squishy penis.
Like amiibos, okay, yeah, I can see why people are harsh on that one because there aren't many games that take a full advantage or as much advantage of the Toys to Life thing as they should. Like, say, Yoshi's Woolly World, where you unlock a skin for each character that you put on there, or Super Smash Brothers, where you get to level up a character and add them to your team.
Don't worry,
Like that.
Samus will make you the greatest fighter there ever was. Oh, she's been KO'd instantly.
Skylanders is also Skylanders. I think people are a little too harsh on that because sure you have to buy figurines, but at the same time, once you've bought enough figurines, you've practically got more freedom than say fucking Disney Infinity. Because at least it's not telling you you can only use Spyro in this stage.
Oh,
they're not telling you you can't use the giant figure here. You can only use it in there.
hey, Gizmo. Oh, so, okay, so not to kind of like I get at what you're saying, but I feel like I should ask you guys have like a favorite Smash Brothers DLC trailer or just like a Smash Brothers trailer?
Just the trailer.
No, what I mean like for like character announcements and whatnot.
I found a full heal in a server.
Nice.
DLC matter, or can it be for any character?
DLC counts for the announcements. So basically, just like any character that was announced in from Brawl to Ultimate. So going over in chronological order, first we have the Snecky Sneck.
That has to be up there that A tier. That has to be like S tier.
I'd say like 8. I'd say like 8 tier mostly because until Smash Brothers, I didn't know who Snake was.
I think I believe it should belong higher than that S tier.
No. It's just no. I'm just saying on my personal opinion. That's all.
I get why, considering you didn't know him, but if you think about it like this is a character that has belonged in nothing but M-rated games, has nothing to do with any Nintendo, has not done nothing in terms of Nintendo licensing.
Except for Twin Snakes.
Well, that doesn't really count because that was just a reference to like a console and.
Twin Snakes is a remake of the first game.
I know that. I have the game. I even streamed it during the charity stream. What I'm saying is, there wasn't anything there was no costumes. There was no hidden moments where it's like you see Mario in the background running somewhere or anything like that.
I mean, in Psycho Mantis, if Psycho Mantis reads your memory card, he could buy.
Rocket executive sent out a Zubat.
Oh, you're fighting Petrol?
Yeah.
By the way, that same executive in the area that I'm in will switch up his party for all coughings and one wheezing.
Fucking a Zubat and Eradicate.
Yes, he's. Yes, he's.
I need to make a tier list. I really need to make a tier list.
Okay. Okay. Next up, we have Sonic the Hedgehog.
A tier.
That would actually go up in S tier for me, just because I was really excited to see the blue blur.
Passport is handled, Giovanni Mastro says.
I was too, but the thing is, this one fit more than Snake did. That's why I think it's A, not S.
I get it. And it's. I get your.
All of these books are just the Team Rocket out.
Yeah, I just get. Yeah, I get that. At Gizmo. All right, next up we have Smash Brothers Ultimate. Okay, so first we have, I believe it's Mega Man? Yeah, he was definitely like S tier. Mega Man.
The Mega Man trailer first. Mega Man.
Okay, okay, Alex, we both know. We all know.
Mega High?
here to rock and roll, not mega. Whatever.
Mega and roll.
Mega.
Yeah, mega and roll.
No, that's like that announcement was S tier though. Nobody was expecting that.
Yes, I'm sure you must be to be on this show.
Okay, so
I should really make I should really make a tier list for the Smash announcements.
all right, so okay, no way, I got it at the chronological order wrong. The Killager. That's B tier for me.
Yeah, B tier's fair.
You know why I call him the Killager, right?
Yes,
And
there's a lot of memes
fast
around
food.
it.
And a brat like you on the loose.
Oh, hi, Ariana.
It's pride.
And then
You
Mega
can't take
Man.
both of us at the same time.
The Wii Fit Trainer.
That's
B tier.
Yeah, she's B tier.
She's the. I get that Smash
don't be
Brothers
so
has to
selfish.
have.
Spread the fun around. That's what she said.
I get that Smash Brothers always has that one weird ass character, but oh boy, was that the weirdest! It's like oh boy,
You
that's
really
wrong.
could have used anybody else, but Wii Fit Trainer. Come on.
No, I get it. It's a part. It's a main part of their Nintendo IPs. She's just as iconic on the Wii as say Link or Leon from Resident Evil 4 and the Twilight Princess at the time.
Right.
Leon wasn't in Twilight Princess.
What?
Leon wasn't in Twilight Princess.
It said Resident Evil 4 and a Twilight Princess,
I know.
but I also mentioned Link and Leon.
I know. I was messing with you.
He was fucking with you. Anyway, next up we have Rosaluma.
C tier.
I think she was A tier.
C tier. Like we know they had to add in another Mario character eventually.
I like.
Rosalina, well, a great choice. It's not that surprising. It's not that bad.
Right.
Cool.
And then we have the promotion from assist trophy to playable character, Little Mac.
A tier.
I
S tier. I'm biased. S tier.
I'd put him in A.
S. A.
Mostly just because of the production value on the trailer.
Oh yeah, S tier, A tier, either one works, but I would have to put him in S tier.
Okay.
I was always a Punch-Out fan from the arcade to the NES, to the Super Nintendo, especially the Wii. Dude, I played that non-stop. Hell, it was to the... Hey, Minute World, what's up? It was to the point where... I had Punch-Out as a literal workout regimen. Like, deadass. What?
Okay, so I guess we're having to kill all these Electro dudes.
Yep. You can catch one of them.
Minute World's in chat, yeah. But what I'm trying to say is that I was so into Punch-Out that I literally added it to my workout regimen.
No.
I have a feeling that's going to be difficult.
Oh, dude, it was difficult to catch up because of how much I was using my arms, man.
No.
Arms were
Talking
fucking
about
poor.
catching an electrode.
Oh.
Off your electrode.
Anyway, then we have Charizard and Greninja. Charizard and Greninja were neat.
Greninja was awesome, I would say B tier, but goddamn, Charizard just by himself, that was something else.
I put them in A tier.
I would put it, I don't know. Seeing without Pokemon Trainer was a little odd. I would have to say, put him in B tier as well.
And then we have Palutena.
Oh boy,
I love the animation style on the trailer. I kind of just because of the style, I kind of give it like an A tier.
Before Bayonetta existed.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we'll put him at like a high B as well.
Right. Then we have the packest of mans. Okay, that's definitely an S tier just because of the fact that we have and for iconic gaming, they ended up pointing out like, oh, we have now all four classic gaming icons are together at last.
All four arcade gaming icons.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, I would have to say S too.
And then next we have Lucida and Robin.
Look, I played them nonstop whenever I have some guys over or when I got online. God forbid I go online.
But
Interesting enough, but fuck, man. D.
poor Crom.
Fox
I
and
just put it in B tier, or mostly because mostly
I like Martha and Roy as much as anyone else. Hell, I even loved Ike, but
we like Ike. We like Ike. We like Ike. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Like you're adding in. It's like you're making an. Fuck. How do I put this? It's like you're making a new Street Fighter, right? Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, Guile, but then you decide to bring back an old school character. Oh shit, an old school character. Who's it gonna be? Eagle. Oh, so from Capcom vs. SNK.
explosive.
No, like literally Eagle from Street Fighter 1. Like, oh, like he was from Capcom vs. SNK, so him? Nope, just straight up Eagle from Street Fighter 1.
Okay, so next we have Shulk. Now it's Shulk time. I'm really feeling it.
Oh boy, I haven't played this game yet. I have it too. Fuck.
You know what they should do? They should get Doctrine Dark back.
He looks cool. He looked cool. That's a unique looking weapon, if anything. Not unique stupid, but unique cool. Because people are always ragging on Squall's gunblade. It's like, how do you use it? You can't shoot.
He shot Jack in the face.
That's not how the gunblade. Whatever. Okay, that's not how the gunblade works. Anyway.
No, he actually did shoot him in the face in Dissidia NT.
That's not how the gunblade works, though. It's just there's no fucking. That's another conversation. I would have to say B tier. No, C tier. C tier. I wouldn't say he's the worst, but at least it's not another Fire Emblem character.
Yeah, he's about a B tier for me. Next up we have Bowser Jr. and the Koopalings. So even if you hate the shit out of Bowser Jr., you can play as literally anybody else.
B? Yeah, B tier?
Yeah, he's a B tier for me.
He's a B tier.
Just mostly for the Koopalings. If it were Bowser Jr. himself, it'd just be like a C or D tier.
Yeah, at the very least. But since they added in the Koopalings, I would have to put it at like B. It's too bad that they didn't get like the baby Bowser outfits though.
Oh, and then we have.
You know what I mean, right? Like there's Baby Bowser and then there's Bowser Jr. Bowser
Yeah.
Jr. is exactly that. Exactly
But here's the thing. And if we have a Baby Bowser option, and we would require them to do the Carlton for the taunt.
That's funny.
Cruel to be loved by anyone.
Yeah, exactly. Next we have my personal least favorite character added to Smash Brothers, Duck Hunt.
Why is that your least favorite?
Because the fucking dog.
That's A tier for me. Man.
That's a D tier.
They made me love the Duck Hunt dog. That's a major step up.
I don't like the Duck Hunt dog.
He only makes fun of you because he wants you to do better.
No, he makes fun of me because I supposedly suck.
I want to beat the dog's ass whenever I play Duck Hunt, but when I play Smash Brothers, I want to support the dog.
Okay, Rocky is trying to learn Rage. Rocky can't learn more than 4 moves.
So yeah, I'm gonna.
Rage is kind of busted in Gen 2. So
I would say I put the Duck Hunt dog on A tier for the revelation. Like it's an unexpected joke character, but it's a joke character.
Okay, what
that
should I
people
delete
love.
to have rage then if rage is busted?
Delete one of the stat boosting moves.
Okay, so Screech then?
No.
That's not a stat boosting move. That's a stat decreasing.
So I have Strength, Screech, Bind, and Rock Throw.
Bind.
Okay. Bind doesn't seem to work anyways.
Oh, and in case you ask, Lucas for every reveal, D tier.
I personally think it's S tier just because I was not expecting him to come back.
Reveal trailer, dude, that's a D.
He was one of my mains in Brawl. Shut up.
Even if he was an S tier ranking in tournaments, man. The
Ah.
trailer, every reveal trailer that they ever had for Lucas was below mid. It didn't get you hyped. It just said, "Hey, we have Lucas, by the way."
No, I was like,
Brawl. It's like this. When Brawl came out, nobody knew that Lucas was in the game until they played it, or until they got the news of it.
you want to know what's D tier or Mewtwo?
Yeah, that's also fair. There was no revealing trailer that made us hype. It was just, yeah, here's Mewtwo, D tier, D tier's reveal trailer.
Anyway, moving on. Next we have your boy.
You gotta be a bit more specific than that, man.
Your boy.
Yeah, you gotta be a bit more specific than that.
You haven't heard the chant, have you?
No.
Roy's our boy. Roy's our boy.
Is that what they said?
Yes.
I thought they said go Roy go.
No, they said Roy's our boy.
Oh wait, that's The Simpsons.
No, it's We Like Ike.
That's also D tier. It's another one of those. Hey, by the way, Roy's in the game.
Okay, bye.
Oh, and now we have Ryu.
A tier.
Yeah, he's A tier.
Yeah, we weren't expecting a Street Fighter character to get in the game. He was a good choice too.
Yep.
The move's right itself.
Yep. Next up, we have Cloud.
S.
Yeah, he's an S, I'll be honest.
Yeah, he's S tier. Like, he was hyped to begin with. People wanted a Final Fantasy character in there from the beginning.
Yep. Next up, we have Corn.
Excuse me?
Corn?
Corn.
Yeah, that's what I said, Corn. I put him in C.
Wait, you said Corn, right? Oh, yeah, Corn. C.
Anyway, last but not least, Bayonetta for Smash Brothers 4.
Fucking S.
Yeah, she's S.
No. More like.
Who actually thought that
for a very different reason.
Nobody expected her to be in Smash, man. Come on. Like, people made votes for literally everybody. Like, people actually made votes to have Spider-Man and Iron Man in the fucking game. You think we expected Bayonetta to be in the game? And when I say people wanted Spider-Man and Iron Man in the game, I'm serious. Like, so they were actually revealed that the votes, and most of them were Iron Man, Spider-Man.
Yeah, I remember that.
Excuse me a moment, gentlemen. I'll be right back.
Fucking video game character.
People dead ass wanted Goku in the game. I'm like, these fucking idiots.
Like, that'd be like wanting Shrek in the game or Curious
People
George.
wanted Shrek in the game. People asked for Shrek in the game.
People, most of them are memers, just to be fair. But there are a lot of people that were serious asking, we want Shrek in the game. I'm like, fuck you. Come on, man. You're gonna waste your vote on a character that no one's wanting. You already got a Smash Shrek game. It's called fucking
Shrek Super Slam.
Yeah, Shrek Super Slam. Play that.
Buddy.
It's not even really a Smash clone. It's more of a Power Stone game, if anything.
I'm back.
Hey, fuckers, if you could get out of my way. That'd be great.
What's next?
Next, we have the initial reveal trailer for Ultimate, which has the Inklings from Splatoon.
Oh yeah, they revealed Inklings and literally everyone else from Melee and Brawl coming back.
Yep.
S tier. No one expected literally everybody to come back, including the original, including their Ultimates.
Yep. And next up, we have one of my personal favorite trailers, Ridley. He gets an S.
Yeah,
That also happens to be your last name, I think.
Hardy har har, very funny. Even though he's named after Ridley Scott.
That's it, yeah. Oh, Daisy, as much as I love her, C tier.
Daisy!
Well, when they announced the...
Echo Fighters.
Yeah, they announced Echo Fighters being a thing, so when they
Yes,
announced Daisy, that was an...
We're just gonna count all the Echo Fighters in that... as a, as like its own thing.
Because Ken is counted as an Echo Fighter.
No, we'll get to Ken in a moment.
That's what I'm saying, because there are characters that...
No, we'll count the ones in that trailer as part of the same thing, which also includes Dark Samus.
D tier.
Yeah. Anyway, then we have Simon Belmont and Richter Belmont.
A tier.
Yes, that's A tier, and I was honestly not expecting Richter to be playable in Smash Brothers Ultimate. Simon, maybe. A Richter, no.
I like Richter because he's got that drip.
Begone! You don't belong in this world, monster!
Ever.
Then we have King K. Rool.
King K. Rool.
S.
That's an S tier trailer.
S tier.
That's my boy. That's my motherfucker.
They had to have more than just 2 Donkey Kong characters.
Yeah. Next we have Isabelle.
S.
I'm not really fond of her. She's more of a C tier.
And I think it's an S. I mean, people loved Isabelle from the beginning. There's no doubt about that. God, she so loved that people actually made a meme of her being in love with the Dune guy, and vice versa, which I find fucking funny because their games released. Yeah, that was fucking funny. That was awesome that they actually. What's funny here? What's even funnier is that the companies that own both characters actually acknowledge the fan pairing, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we approve of this."
You know what? They needed to put the Doom Slayer in Smash.
They kind of did with the costume, but
Anyway, you want to know what's an S tier trailer? Ken and Incineroar.
Ken, yes, it's an S tier. Incineroar, A tier.
No, Incineroar or was also hype.
He's cool, but he's cool looking, and I love the fact that his moves revolve around professional wrestling. Not wrestling, professional wrestling. I know what I said. I know the difference too. But the thing is, he wasn't really one of the top Pokemon to be suggested to be in there.
Yeah.
I think you know the difference. You are a McFoley fan.
So I'm guessing.
He literally summons a turnbuckle. Hell, when he does his final smash, he summons a damn wrestling ring. It's just something about him. I don't know. I would have to say he's like a lower rank.
Anyways.
CM16.
Anyway, then we have the first trailer for Persona 5's Joker.
Who's got the Joker?
We're talking about the one with Arsène Lupin on his Persona.
I would say B tier.
He's a kind of an A tier for me since I really liked Persona 5.
I've yet to play that game.
You should. It's a good.
It's on the backlog because of how much I love Persona 4, but
it's a damn good game.
It's something about Joker doesn't really sit right with me to put it in A. I would have to put him in B.
Anyway, and then we also have, well, I think a certain. I think a certain song will fit at this one. Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the gods? Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising odds? Isn't there a white knight upon a fiery steed? Late at night I toss and I turn and I dream of what I need.
I need a
Hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be fresh from the fight.
A tier then.
Guys, you forgot to say hit it before starting.
No. Hero. I'm holding out.
A tier at best.
He's, yeah, A tier.
Alright. Okay, so where do I need to go to get the experience share thing?
You go to Mr. Pokemon's house nearby Violet City, outside of Violet City. It just, when you fly back to the city, and you go to the right, I pass the gate, and if you remember where Mr. Pokemon's house was when you first started the game, and it's at the same place. It's the same place you went to when you were delivering that egg.
So I gotta go to the right here. Through this gatehouse, right?
Yes, through the gatehouse. I was just go to the right until you reach near the entrance of the dark cave. Go back down. Go down to the left nearby that. Alright. Yes.
You said gay house.
Anyway, Banjo and Kazooie. Who out of any of? Yes, that's it. Yeah, admittedly, that's an S tier.
Nobody was expecting that at all.
Yeah,
Literally
especially
nobody.
On the right, I think they still do.
Oh, and speaking of nobody expecting.
I was willing to play nice with Nintendo, unlike Sony.
Oh, and speaking of
Pokemon's house.
yeah. Oh, and speaking of characters whom we weren't expecting, I'm sure.
Here to trade it, I can offer this XP share I got from Professor Oak. Yes, I will give that to you.
Yeah, if you want to raise up a Pokemon that's lower level and you want him to catch up, this is what you got. That's the best way you can do it. Anyway, how many of us were expecting Terry Bogard?
Kind of me. I've been hearing look, we have Ryu and Ken as full styles coming. That's good for a fighting game rep, but that's for Capcom only. There's rumors going around that Terry Bogard was going to be the next one. As excited as I was to hear that there's rumors, that was just rumors at the end of the day. So that's why I said I kind of knew. But once they did that timeline thing with the consoles, and then they switched over to the Neo Geo, I'm like, oh shit, the rumors are true? Then they go through these characters, it's like Geo, and then Yori, and then...
Geese Howard died trying to get that invitation.
Geese Howard dies again from building fall, then Joe Higashi and Andy tries to catch it. The moment I saw Terry grab that fucking note, I'm like, oh my fucking god. I shouted, I screamed, my boy is in Smash Brothers. Fuck yeah, S tier.
And this one's gonna really dampen our moods because most of us were expecting Dante, but of course Nintendo, wanting to promote their new Fire Emblem game, gave us Byleth. And not Edelgard, or not Dimitri, or not even fucking Clyde.
At least we got Sans, kind of.
Honestly, Byleth for me, even though I kind of knew what Nintendo was doing, D tier.
Yeah, I could take it or leave it, D tier.
Anyway, moving on. Min Min.
B tier.
She's kind of a C tier. She's kind of a C tier for me just because
I wouldn't go that
really
low.
arms.
It was like clued in that they were trying to look for an arms representative. What would their costume being available in Smash 4, and as well as a summoning trophy for Springman.
This is and Alex, here's literally how you could summarize arms. Have you ever wanted to punch someone, but they're all the way over there?
Yes, I have.
Well, arms is the solution for you.
Awesome.
You're literally just playing as Plastic Man / Mr. Fantastic / Elongated Man / Luffy / Dulcine.
Anyway, then we have Steve. That was an utter troll move. I like it. Yeah, the Minecraft Steve. I was like, you are a fucking troll, and I love it.
Honestly, in terms of surprise, A tier. Like I am not the biggest Minecraft guy. You give me Minecraft, the most I'll do is try to look for material to build a house, and then that's it. Like I'm not gonna go out of my way and look for fucking diamonds or look for like ethereal shit to go to a portal and go to hell or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But in terms of surprise, yeah, they got me A tier.
Yeah.
Look, I know enough about Minecraft, but I'm not gonna love it. Hell, I didn't even like it that much when I tried it out, because again, the most I've ever done was, try and look for shit to build a house with, and look for shit to survive the night or whatever the fuck. But yeah, they caught me by surprise. They did a good job there, and the trailer was adorable enough too. It was fucking funny. So yeah, A tier.
Okay, next up we have Sephiroth.
S.
Yeah, he's
tier.
yeah, it's an S tier.
Fucking tier. Holy shit, dude! What even made it better was that they had a limited timed event where you had to try and beat Sephiroth before the DLC came out.
Yep, and if you beat him, you got him as a character.
You got him early, yes. And that made it even better when you tried to beat him before the DLC came out. I beat him by accident, and I got the DLC early.
And the best part is you don't even have to, beat him at the hardest difficulty. You could beat him at any difficulty.
Well, I didn't want to beat him at fucking easy. Come on, you're fighting Sephiroth.
I fought him at normal.
Yeah, that's the lowest I'll go. It's either normal or hard if you're fighting Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho, then we have Jamie's favorite characters, Pyra and Mithra. Why we couldn't get Rex, I have no idea. Rex, the actual main character of Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
I didn't play that game. I'm interested in that game. I want to play that game. But
Yeah, I'd say play it.
B tier, I guess. If I played the game, I think it would be A tier, maybe. But right now, as a guy who didn't play it, I would say B tier. Actually, no, C tier. It's more fair.
Yeah. Anyway, then we have the main character of Tekken and Kazuya.
A tier.
Yeah, that's A tier. No, wait, S tier because of how many people he tosses off that cliff.
Yeah.
He tosses goddamn Ganondorf off the cliff.
People were actually expecting Heihachi himself to be in there.
They didn't think Kazuya.
I was trying to find the edit of the Terry reveal in Smash where it's where the English version of Oh Angel plays, but just can't find it.
You gotta look for someone to make it for you, dude.
It was already made, and I just can't find it now.
Man, you gotta have the King of Fighters entrance music from the first movie edited in there instead. That's more fitting.
Okay.
No.
Anywho, the last character is Sora.
Sora
Sora is S tier. Nobody was expecting that. Literally, and I mean it literally when I say literally.
Even though he was the most popular character voted.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. He's a meme character. He's another case of Minecraft Steve shit. Nobody was expecting Sora because of all the red tape from not only Disney but Square Enix. Like Square Enix is already someone that they could easily negotiate with. That's how we got Sephiroth and Cloud. But Disney are fucking anal about their shit. Like it took them a long time just to negotiate the Mickey Mouse emblem to stay on the Keyblade. Just the Mickey Mouse emblem. Just the Mickey Mouse emblem. This is fucking Disney, man. If it wasn't for Disney being such a bitch ass, I think we would have gotten Sora from the previous Smash Brothers.
And aside from Piranha Plant, who literally is just kind of, you know,
you should have
lame.
mentioned him like a lot earlier. I would have said he's like a B tier.
Yeah, he's a B tier.
He was still a surprise, but he was more of like a "what the fuck are you doing" kind of surprise.
It's like, it's a potted plant. He's everybody's favorite fucking character. We're gonna get him over Burn Victim Mario. Nobody's gonna get that joke.
No. So here's what makes it funnier though. Back then when ScrewTech still had top tens, Nervous Nick, that was still part of the ScrewTech gang, when there was like a live filming of his reaction of the Piranha Plant, he had wide eyes and he had that surprised kissy face. You know, where it makes it look like he's saying "ooh." That reaction was fucking gold. He kept shouting "what" at the screen when Piranha Plant was announced.
You know, at the very least, I don't have to go after Pokemon Soul Silver. I don't have to go back to the Desmume.
Like the tier list about the fucking announcement trailers in Smash Brothers games. I think that's a good idea.
Go ahead. And make it. Go
Maybe
ahead.
I should make a list.
Yeah, go to Tier Maker and make it.
I gotta make a list though because I want to make things in order, so I won't have to like fuck everything up. Let me see here.
Does Minute World have anything to say? Did Minute World? I can't see the chat because I'm on my phone. But did Minute World have anything to say about the tiers?
No. Shit. No, he did not actually. He just said what's up.
Sup. He was just like, sup, bitches.
Yeah, he's also a Minute World is also a Silent Rob fan. That's how Gizmo and I know him.
Pokeball, Great Ball, Escape Rope, Repel, Revive, Full Heal, Pokédoll, Flower Mail.
Ooh, another tier list idea. Video game anime movies should be a thing. No, wait, just video game movies. Just video game movies. That's it. I would have made that tier list.
That's something. Okay, at the very bottom, Paul W.S. Anderson's Resident Evil films.
All of them.
All of them.
And S tier is Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2.
1 and 2, yeah.
A tier is Detective Pikachu.
God tier is Street Fighter 2 the movie.
The animated movie or the
Street Fighter 2 the movie. Damn.
or
Street Fighter 2 the animated movie.
okay, so both Street Fighter 2 the animated movie and Street Fighter the movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No. That's A tier.
Are you fucking kidding me with Raul Julia as M. Bison?
Well, Julia was cool as M. Bison.
The day Bison
Nostalgia Critic hated it.
the day Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday.
A good line. That just shows how evil he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that it was iconic. It was legendary.
Yeah, that's why I say A tier.
Yeah, he's saying it should be higher.
Oh fuck no! It's still Street Fighter the movie at the end of the day.
Okay, you don't deserve.
It's so bad. It's good. It was still a bad movie, but I could still get some enjoyment out of it.
No.
Bad movie because Nostalgia Critic said it's a bad movie.
No, it's genuinely a bad movie because they try to. They put Street Fighter on the case and said, "Yeah, that's Street Fighter the movie. Yeah, it has Guile. Yeah, it has all these characters. Yeah, we just put them in there."
Something wrong, Colonel. You came here to fight. You came here expecting a madman, but now you're faced with a god.
Look, granted, everyone else and their mothers has seen the Nostalgia Critic review of the movie, but not everything he says is right. Like,
Are you man enough to fight with me?
not everything he says is right. If anything, the movie is still funny in areas. The Nostalgia Critic is just trash the movie, saying everything is bad about it. I'm like, come on, man, everything? Okay, yeah, Sawada, I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Are you fucking kidding me? Zangief go.
It's awesome.
And then there's Zangief going, quick, change the channel.
Yeah,
Everybody just gives him a look. They're like, really, man? Even DJ was just like, really?
Ryu, Ken, DJ, they're like, what the hell? I'm like, what is that supposed to do?
I'll trade an Abra for a Machamp.
The other S tier moment though in that movie was when E Honda was trying to they were trying to torture E Honda, only to realize that he's feeling literally nothing.
Wow.
Like in the movie, he's supposed to be a Samoan. Like we all know that he's a Japanese sumo wrestler, which is why he's tough to begin with. But here, he's like a big Samoan guy. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, big ass Samoans are tough. So I don't think he'd feel that.
So what you're saying is you want to join us for when we commentate over Street Fighter 2 when we commentate over Street Fighter the movie.
Street Fighter the movie.
But do you want to join us for when we commentate over it?
Yes, bring the popcorn, you bastard.
I can't because you're all the way in California.
Ship it to me.
California.
Okay, Samurai Showdown the movie, B tier.
No, there was a Samurai Showdown.
It had an animated movie. It's really subpar. It's really fucking weird.
Okay, the Fatal Fury OVAs and the movie.
Oh,
no, they gotta be separate.
Yeah, I know. Oh.
Let's see. The first one. Oh man, I'm biased. I'm trying not to be biased because I love that movie. I grew up with it. B tier. Fatal Fury 2.
S tier.
Well, motion picture is S tier.
No. Oh, the second and Fatal Fury AOVA is S tier just because the villain in that movie, it was, actually intimidating.
Yeah, but I think the guy that literally had armor pieces that turned him into a fucking god was more intimidating in terms of power.
Yeah, but that guy was not canon to the actual Fatal Fury lore.
Yeah, you're saying that he's not intimidating?
No, I'm not saying he's not intimidating. I'm just saying, like, that kind of knocks him down a few pegs.
yeah, I picked up a copy of Kung Fu Panda 2 at the Goodwill.
I already have all... Alex, we're planning on doing that after we do the MCU Phase 2. We're doing that. We're doing the Madagascar trilogy, the Kung Fu Panda trilogy, and How to Train Your Dragon in trilogy. In order of release date.
Deadass. You think SNK should try to buy the rights for Laucorn Godimus to be canon? I think so. I thought so from the beginning.
Okay, King of Fighters, the movie.
Oh, God. Well, the live-action one?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, man. D tier?
Mm-hmm.
D fucking tier. I would put it, like, at least a C tier, because of, one of those so bad it's good movies, but fuck, what'd they do to Terry? He ain't no police officer. They made him weak looking. He lost to a bunch of beat 'em up goons.
Oh, that's stupid.
He's wearing the trucker hat, Fatal Fury. He's wearing the trucker hat, Fatal Fury cap. No, fuck that. Cloth cap all the way.
Cloth
I never
cap.
understood
No,
that.
no, no. Cloth
I
cap
never
with the metal piece.
Yeah, like either it's the metal piece or it's cloth with the same Fatal Fury logo. I'm down for that. I never understood why they went from cloth to trucker hat. Like a fly net back there. What the fuck is that shit? Either you're a baseball cap or you're not. Tekken?
Which the motion picture or
Tekken animated movie, that's pretty
Yes.
good. Tekken
How
live
much is-
action movie, that's alright. Tekken
The
Tekken
first
2
one.
is fucking weird, and Tekken Blood Vengeance is terrible.
yeah, Blood Vengeance is awful. Blood Vengeance was basically made by the creators who airs to spite the live action movie, even though that was actually well received, and it's like they claim you don't need to know anything about the Tekken lore or to understand the movie, and I'm just like, okay, then explain why Nina and Anna Williams are okay. Then if this is supposed to be our primer, why are Nina and Anna Williams, who are sisters, fighting each other? And why does Xiao Yu have a panda bear, or that as she rides on to go to school? Oh, who are like what? Like, why are we referencing events from previous games that might have been useful when we kind of need context and whatnot? Why is it that the dub's lip syncing not even attempting to match the lip sync?
Well, it is a CGI movie, so
Berserk's English dub had a better time matching the mouth flaps. Yes, Mason's pussy.
I agree with you,
She's
Cat.
agreeing with your points, Kevin. My kitty cat is agreeing with you. You should listen to her.
Mortal Kombat.
The Paul W.S. and yeah, the first one good. Annihilation, fuck that noise. The 2021 movie, no.
That
and
was
then
not
you
so
have
bad. Come on.
That
film.
the 2021 movie is literally just a self-insert fan fiction.
At least put it C tier. I wouldn't put it any lower than.
No.
Yeah. Come on. The fight's awesome.
No.
If it wasn't for
The
the
character
act being OC material, I would.
the characterization of our main characters aside from Kano suck.
They could have just made Mr. OC into somebody who is part of the franchise.
People thought that he looked like he would have been Tenchi or whatever the fuck. I'm like, no, that's a lot later in Mortal Kombat.
And then we get the animated Mortal Kombat films.
Those are all awful.
Yes, they are.
The first one's okay.
Yeah,
I've not seen
yeah.
the third one.
The first one's okay.
Weird, man.
No, the second one is fucking awful.
They went from Mortal Kombat 1 through 3, and then they went straight to 10. Like, what the fuck is that shit?
The one being is not something you can just defeat.
It's not a physical entity. It's
No.
literally just a force of nature.
Yeah, the one being, if that gets out, that's it. Game over. You don't get to, stop it. No.
Over, man. Game over.
We're fucking done, man.
Literally a cabin in the woods situation. Like, it's not something you can stop. You can stop with your own bare fucking hands or a powerful.
But no, they Mortal Kombat Armageddon at that final battle.
Mortal Kombat Armageddon, the guy was made to be fought. He was literally
Yes,
created.
Stars Thor, and Thor can just beat the gods with his hammer.
I mean,
Guys, I'm gonna head out. I have to
All right.
get up earlier in the morning than I'm normally supposed to. So
Do you also have jury duty?
no, I have to help an old friend out with something. She said, "Be ready by 9 a.m."
Okay.
So.
oh hi Proton.
So I have to get up at 8 a.m. instead of 9 a.m. because I gotta do something at 9 a.m. So I'm gonna
By the way, Alex, remember that rocket guy that you fought in the Slowpoke well?
Coming back, isn't he?
So, you know.
Why do you have 2 Raditas in your party?
Yeah,
You
that
have 3 Raditas in your party.
Dead
they
or
just
alive.
You know what
movie.
I'm gonna do?
Dead or Alive was good.
I'm gonna send him a fucking Radita.
Dead or Alive was surprisingly better than it had any right to be, and that's partially due to Eric Roberts.
That's a movie I haven't seen actually.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Like I said, it's surprisingly better than it has any right to be. Though I mostly pin that on Eric Roberts, just being the man.
I heard that the guy that was involved that made the games hated it to the point where he forbade any kind of licensing or whatever the fuck of the
He'll
movie.
never expect it if I send out another fucking Radita.
Except that's exactly what Team Rocket does.
Street Fighter Alpha.
Pokemon Peach, all the Pokemon you have suck.
I haven't seen that one.
Street Fighter Alpha?
No.
No, I haven't seen that either.
But I do know which Street Fighter movie is going in D tier.
Generations?
Legend of Chun-Li.
See, he gets it.
Below. All the way down to B.
To B?
I saw that in theaters, man. I want my money back.
Okay, so Baby Chun-Li is
Chinese.
Baby Chun-Li is Chinese. Kid Chun-Li is half Chinese. Adult Chun-Li is American. Figure that one out, guys.
Yes.
Was she even Asian to begin with? Not Chun-Li, the actress who played grown-up Chun-Li.
No.
Not even a little bit. Not even a
Nope.
quarter? So
Nope.
then why the fuck did they get her? She doesn't even look
know.
Chinese. Okay, Street Fighter Generations.
What?
Street Fighter Generations?
Yeah, have you seen that? Have either of you seen it?
No.
Never even heard of it.
Okay, well, Street Fighter Alpha, first off, is weird because apparently, excuse me, Ryu finds out that he has a younger brother from his mother that abandoned him in Goken's fucking dojo.
Wow, that's a whole lot of I don't give a shit.
It's weird, man. It really is weird. And they introduced a villain that was never canon in the games, and it was so forgettable that they never even reference him in any of the games either. They find out that the brother is not really a brother; it's a clone pretending to be a brother that Ryu never fucking had. It's really fucking weird.
I'm sorry. What? Can you run that by me again?
That Ryu has a little brother from the same mother that abandoned Ryu at Goken's dojo. With me so far, right? So
Right.
they decide
It's
to
bullshit. I'm with you.
they decide to train together. They decide to spar together along with Ken. And then later on, the Ryu, Ken, and others are invited to a Street Fighter tournament. You know, big surprise. As well as Ryu's little brother that was just revealed to him. And it's revealed that the little brother is not really the little brother. And it was created just to trick Ryu into entering the Street Fighter tournament to gain... So the main villain can gain the knowledge and skill from Ryu.
But Ryu would have entered the tournament already. That's what he does.
And because of that, fucking
Tiger
little...
fucking shtick.
And because of that, the little brother clone, not really, kind of, sort of brother, dies in Ryu's arms, and it's and then it's revealed that Ryu already knew that he wasn't really his brother, and then the brother asks why, and then Ryu says, "Oh, because I like the idea of having a little brother," and then it's supposed to be this tearjerker moment. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Looks like we're gonna need to add this to our list.
It's fucking weird, man.
Fucking Street Fighter clone saga going
Well, yeah, it's exactly. It's a Street Fighter clone saga at the end. I wouldn't be surprised.
His name is Ryu. He lives to fight. He travels around the planet looking for fights so that he can train to be stronger and become better. How how do we get him involved in our Street Fighter tournament? I know, rather than sending him an invitation, asking like a sensible human being would, we're going to create a clone. We're going to clone him and get that clone to befriend him so that they can come to the tournament together. Because that's a sensible plan. That's not insane.
So keep in mind, I've only seen this movie once, and from what I remember, the little, not really kind of clone brother also beats the shit out of Zangief.
Okay.
Single-handedly. And he's supposed to be like 5 or 6 or some shit.
So
I don't know what age he is exactly, but he's like he's like up to like Ryu's thighs or some shit.
okay.
That could be like 7 or 6.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a moment here. I'm laughing too fucking hard.
Dude, the only saving grace is the animation and the fact that they kept the original dub Ryu voice actor after all this time to play Ryu again.
So skip Stalrect.
Yeah, they kept him for Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. They kept him for Street Fighter 2V, and now they kept him for Street Fighter Alpha, the movie. That's dedication, and that.
Okay, so is this Street Fighter Alpha the animation or Alpha Generations?
Alpha, the animation, not Generations. Generations is something else. Apparently, like, like in this movie, it shows that Goken and Akuma are rivals. You know, like they should be. But it's found out that Akuma banged some lady, and then it's revealed that the lady gave birth to Ryu. And then Ryu is like getting stalked by Akuma everywhere he goes, and then Sakura finds Ryu, and then Ryu teaches her about ki.
I am your father.
Yes, Darth Vader shit.
All right, Kashmir, time to curb stomp Archer.
Oh, awesome! The Street Fighter Alpha movies are $6 for both of them on Amazon.
You know why? I told you why. I told you why they have such a price.
Why? But I'm.
Then once you watch it,
animated comic. Huh.
Oh, that's just a motion comic.
Oh yeah, but it still sounds interesting. Oh, it's a DVD.
Yeah.
Motion comics look better on.
Has anybody watched the Street Fighter 4 movie, the animation?
I've heard of it. I didn't know if it was like a full movie or what.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a full promotional movie. I watched it. It's really underwhelming. D
Street
tier.
Fighter 4, the ties that $200.
Yeah, it's if it's $200, it's probably because it was a limited edition.
Yeah, it was exclusive of the PS3 collector's edition, apparently.
Yeah, it's a D tier movie. If you're gonna buy it, it might as well be because you're a Street Fighter fanatic. You might as well just buy it for less than that. There's no way
you can actually get Street Fighter 4 for the PS3 for with that copy.
There's no way I'm gonna pay $200 for a D-tier movie.
No.
What I just found.
What?
Street Fighter porno?
Of course, there's a Street Fighter porno. No, I'm not gonna tell you, but I'm going to say, hey, that click. Seller isn't accepting bids or offers from.
What are you betting? What are you bidding on?
Well, I was going to buy a copy of Street Fighter 4: The Ties That Bind for $13 because I found it.
You know Bob's gonna be on that shit.
Well.
Oh, I disbanded Team Rocket.
When I click on Buy It Now and I proceed to checkout, the seller isn't accepting bids or offers from you, and it's like, what the fuck did I ever do to you? Online movie sales on eBay. What did I make you?
All right, got the silver ring.
And you insisted. You thought that I lowballed you too much, and rather than just ignoring or countering.
He probably has a copy of Street Fighter Alpha, the animation, and he heard us rambling about how Ryu's not really kind of sort of clone brother got into his life.
God. These Deep Rocket guys have terrible taste in Zubat! A level 23 Zubat.
I mean, like, if you have it.
Why is that your elite Pokemon, buddy?
Super Mario Brothers the movie. Not
That's a mixed bag.
Not the Super Mario Brothers movie. The Super Mario Brothers the movie.
B, mostly because of Bob Hoskins.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. I'd have to say fairly similar, yeah. Fox game review.
There.
I can't wait for it. I honestly am still somewhat unenthusiastic for the
Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah, because as I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try to be open for this one since the animation.
Hoping that it'll
Yeah.
be all right.
Yeah, even.
I already don't like Charlie Day's Luigi voice, and I really don't like Seth Rogen as fucking.
No, Alex.
Does do a good Bowser though.
Yeah, Jack Black's Jack Black. Here's the thing, and I said that if they ever made a Mario and Sonic movie, the combined energy of Jack Black and Jim Carrey would threaten to tear apart the entire multiverse.
We desperately need this movie.
It's really weird though. I feel like they're going too fast with the movies. Like Sonic 1 was Sonic 1.
Yeah, we had this discussion.
Sonic 2 and 3 is Sonic 2, and then like what? They're gonna skip right to Adventure 2?
I mean, they've already done 2 and 3 together, so going straight into Adventure, or Adventure 2 rather, doesn't sound too bad. Especially considering that, like, Adventure, they are a little bit sparse on.
They're combining Adventure 1 and 2. I don't know about that, Chief. The Chaos was the big villain in Adventure 1, right? So then the fucking lizard motherfucker in Adventure
Alex, why are you going down the stairs instead of going
I
up?
need to go get it.
Oh.
Is it gonna be a thing where Chaos is the ultimate life form instead of Shadow?
Who
Well,
knows?
we don't even know if Chaos is gonna be in.
Well, it makes more sense to have Chaos as the villain than it does the giant lizard motherfucker in Adventure.
Bio Lizard?
Yeah, bio fucktard, I don't care.
Buy a fucktard? I don't think you're allowed to do that anymore.
It's the shit. I don't care what that thing is called. It just makes no sense to have that as a main villain period in a movie. In a game, it makes more sense because you have to have these objectives and shit to try and take it down. But in a movie, no, you might as well make a kaiju movie and say starring the ultimate life form from Adventure 2 or whatever. Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog the movie.
The OVA?
Yeah.
It's alright.
It's an A tier.
I would say B tier, yeah.
Right around there, I guess.
You might know everything I'm going to do, but that's not going to help you since I know everything you're going to do. Strange, isn't it?
Strange, isn't it?
Virtual Fighter the movie.
Never seen it.
It's weird. I haven't seen it either.
Well, anyway, I feel I've made enough progress for today, so next time on Pokemon SoulSilver, we're going to go to Blackthorn City.
I've made quite a bit of progress as well. For once.
Castlevania had a movie?
No. They had a Netflix series.
Yeah, Castlevania has a Netflix series, that's it.
I mean, it was good for the first 2 seasons, but then seasons 3 and 4 kind of down. And it was a bit of a downgrade.
Hang on. In other media.
Blood Rain.
D tier. Put all of Uwe Ball's movies in D tier or below it.
Postal?
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard a lot of people actually like Postal.
No.
The Postal movie was good. I will say that. Yes.
I actually am really mixed about that movie.